Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back for the first time as the Not Great Dungeon Crawlers.
Whoa!
And we are, in fact, not great.
Yeah, we're on episode like 18. Why did we name ourselves now?
17, sir.
17.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Oh, God.
I believe it's 17.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's right.
So we're going to go around the room, make sure you guys can hear us, and make sure that the audio is balanced and sounds good, so please just let me know how that sounds. We'll start off with me. I am Boosted Gorilla, and I play Grimdar Ironbeard, the slightly insane pirate that talks as and to a skeleton head. It's fine.
What a description.
Mm-hmm.
What a man.
I'm Kelsey, and I play Nina. Pow pow.
Mm-hmm. Stab, stab. More like...
Stab, stab.
You don't
pow,
even stab
pow.
in this campaign.
I know, I'm sad.
Paul, play Bran Nilo / Verona. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm Carl. I play Olive Zedilia, the beautiful tiefling warlock.
Yeah, and I'm John. I'm the dude who just fucked up Paul's story completely. He had written this beautiful backstory, and I've turned that shit on its head.
Thanks.
I have a good name for you. If you decide to steal from Olive, you'll be Bran Goodbyelo.
Goodbyelo?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. It's not my last name anymore.
I know.
It's
Still...
But I am this group's Verona.
Mm-hmm.
Everything sound good, chat? Just let me know, please. If we all
I
sound
hope so.
beautiful and loud enough and everything, please let me know. We sound great. Excellent.
Fantastic. All right.
Thank you.
So, last week we came back to the first steps into the Great Wood, the not Great Wood, as it is dying and decaying and rotting. Because as we learned of the spread of the contagion named the Scourge of the King. So our crew ran after Brielle and Lance, heading northeast. Grimdar found an abandoned shack, which we eventually realized was the former home of Jonathan Swift, as he was a newborn babe living there with his parents, his grandfather Marek, and his caretaker / wet nurse Lillian when they were all in the Great Wood together. No one pieced that shit together. So we went beyond the abandoned shack, and we found a long, kind of thin clearing of decaying mounds of like rotted ground that had zombies festering out of them. As our crew moved beyond them towards this crypt with a broken-in front door kind of looking space. We did see Brielle running in there saying that she was going after Lance, that he had run inside of the crypt. So, we moved towards the crypt. We were attacked by crawling, festering, kind of rotting zombie people who, when stabbed by Grimdar's trident, spewed the orange confusion plant goo all over him and his face. Same thing with Nina eventually. When she walked back out, one of them just spit at her. Remember that I had told us in episode 1 or so that the orange confusion plant was a product of the Elven Woods and brought over by Lillian. Yeah, that was my callback to 15 episodes ago, so...
Yeah, we forgot that shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
You weren't. You have a pass, but you still got spit on, which is kind of weird.
I got the trident back, so...
That is good.
Did anything really happen?
We explored the crypt. We went inside. We passed the two very simple kind of security measures that the elves passed here for the tomb of the first king. Only royal blood could enter the burial chamber, of which Bran and Olive successfully crawled through. We inside found an open sarcophagus, and inside some bones and a very special royal flower that Bran has taken. When turned around, they saw an enormous, majestic spectral figure of the first king, whose name also happens to be Ander. Oh no. And then inside of the sarcophagus, after the conversation with the first king, Ander, and understanding what is kind of going on, or I should say kind of understanding what is going on, we saw the phrase "born again" scratched into the molding of the lid of the sarcophagus by some fingernails. The phrase over and over, "born again, born again, born again." So, yeah, we vamoosed out of the crypt, and when we exited, we had not found Brielle or Lance. They have disappeared inside the crypt. we went outside and encountered a new man, Marek Swift, Jonathan's grandfather. A very powerful elderly druid who has been working here in the Greatwood, attempting to stave off the spread of the contagion, the Scourge of the King. He has been devoting his life to doing this. He, unfortunately, though, is the alpha werewolf. That is something I hope we have pieced together, but the origin... Yeah, I mean, sure, I'll give you that fact then. Because, no one asked, like, how did you become werewolf, Mr. Werewolf Man? We were busy with other conversations. So Marek led us back inside of the crypt because we still wanted to find Brielle and Lance. We went into a different pathway and found essentially a smaller a set of tombs inside of this crypt in which spectral ghostly figures emerged and spooked the shit out of Olive and attacked Marek, who transformed, and we all ran the fuck away. But we did see these ghosts draining the life force from Brielle and Lance, both absolutely dead in there. So we decided to converse with Marek for a while and try to figure out what new plan we wanted to go with, and that plan was, holy shit, we need to go back to Endon because we were absolutely told we needed to bring these people back, and if we don't, they were going to do bad things, and now these people are dead and we don't know what to do. So we convinced Marek, the man who's been exiled for like 50-some years because he's a fucking werewolf, to go back to the town he says he can't go back to. And yeah, we did that. That was fine. As we left, we reapproached the druid triumvirate, or the shaman triumvirate, the three rulers who kind of take care of the affairs of the village of Endon. The leader, Morin, came out and was adamantly opposed to Marek returning to Endon. However, when they saw that the Great Wood's facade, the magical abilities and spells that Marek had been using to promote the growth of the Great Wood faded away, everyone panicked as they saw that the Great Wood is indeed dying, and Marek has been kind of welcome back. Not really, like, super welcome back, but, they're not gonna, like, execute him or anything, I hope. So, wow, what the fuck else? Yeah, Tuck made a big-ass cauldron of dusty stew that he was dispensing to all of the people of Endon, and they were getting their groovy druid fuck on as their wonderful rabid transformations overtook them. Tuck found a pair of pigs, and he just slopped on over there with everybody. Oink, oink, motherfuckers.
Slopped on
There's a whole new meaning to the Great Wood.
Yes. Oh, no! Tuck found a new home, everyone. Yeah, and then we noticed that Cephantis had disappeared, and then we discovered that there was an enormous hole to the northwest outside of the nation of Endon. When we questioned what was going on, people informed us that there was like a great energy, like a pure magical energy that Cephantis had evidently detected and felt as though she needed to go down to explore or investigate what this source was. So Cephantis used her wonderful burrowing movement and dug straight down into the old ground.
And if she's played Minecraft, she would know that you never dig straight down, or there might be lava.
Great. Thanks, Grimdar.
I don't know why. I don't think that was Grimdar.
Thanks,
I
Grimdar.
don't think you would have that knowledge. That was clearly Dorg.
Dorg the genius. So yeah, we decided to rest for the evening with Olive keeping watch over this large hole in the ground that's about 40-ish feet in diameter, and the other members of our crew returning to the ship to go beddy by and see about things in the morning. We had been asked to go towards the nation, or the capital city of Thelahil, which is the capital of the Elven nation that lives in the northern side of the Greatwood, to ask for their assistance in quelling the spread of this elven curse that has overtaken the southern part of the Greatwood. So, we awaken here the next morning. It is sunny, beautiful. You hear birds just chirping. They are not druids of Endon who are still doing stuff in the AM. They've kind of all tired themselves out. As Olive awakens, she can see over in the distance around the perimeter of the town many nude bodies, like visually contorted in uncomfortable positions as they have blacked out on the outskirts of town.
Olive learned a few new positions that night.
Oh, Olive might multi-class soon.
Close your legs and run away.
Oh!
That's the position.
We promote abstinence here on this stream, unless your name's Tuck. So, Olive, since you are the first to awaken on this beautiful morning, you hear right next to you, emerging out of this hole, because we had heard the screeching of a large, familiar draconic source. You, in the morning, though, you hear kind of like this puffing, as though pockets of air pressure are bursting from somewhere deep within this hole.
Can I do an arcana check? And
Yeah,
see
you want to like reach over and...
Yeah, and to see how strong like the feeling of magic is in there.
Absolutely.
Do a puff check.
A puff check? Well,
A piffle puff check?
Yes, yes. A
No.
piffle puff.
she just
check.
rolls up just a quick blind. She's like,
Oh, shit.
A lot of
Piffle
shit
puff
with
got that good stuff.
I mean, maybe not too much. 9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you hold your finger over it, and then I still have paint all over my hands. You can still feel that same kind of pure magical essence, and it feels as though it's bursting up now.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, hello?
Oh boy!
Anyone down there?
All right, well, we'll see if it happens this first time. It does!
Cool.
So, as you're peering over, you can see kind of like your full vision down, you see rushing very rapidly up at you an enormous stream of water, kind of like a geyser erupting in your face.
Nice. I needed a bath anyway.
At least it's water.
Is it?
Is it?
Are you sure?
Look for Tuck.
Oh,
I'm just looking at
Do
my
a tuck
skin.
check?
Tuck just finished.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Tuck, no. He ate a lot of stew.
Was the water like seawater salty, or was it like?
Did you taste it?
I mean,
I guess it hit my
no,
mouth,
thanks.
right?
Yeah, I mean, it
no.
I mean, you can like lean back as it's rushing over you, but
Oh, okay, then I'd rather lean
Like
back. I'd rather
like
not
a
get
shampoo commercial. Just
Yeah,
hairs
essentially.
going everywhere in slow motion.
L'Oreal.
but like it's absolutely bursting up over you like a fountain, and it's now raining
Okay,
droplets
well, I'm not
down
gonna-
over the area.
I'm not gonna taste Tuck's special stuff instead.
Is it salty?
salty.
I mean, you could have also like, is it warm because it's coming from a geyser? But that's just
Well,
as bad.
yeah.
It's just as bad.
Is it warm and fresh?
It's worse.
Does it have a resemblance of Jacob's goo? I mean,
Oh.
I don't know.
No, this is actually a pure crystalline kind of clear aquamarine, like very light shade of blue.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's beautiful water, crystal clear.
Is it just keep going?
Yeah, it's just still like pumping.
I'm gonna grab a vial and take some of that shit with me.
Sure, absolutely. You can
Okay.
like, are you reaching into the
Yeah,
geyser?
I'm just doing that and then just like poof.
All right, you have to make
Oh,
a
wait, it's-
strength
yeah.
saving throw because it's a fucking geyser. Just, oh my vial!
And me.
It's like in a fucking museum when you put stuff on water.
I guess I lost it.
Okay,
it was
so
a 6.
yes, absolutely. You kind of reach in and like, whoa, fucking your vial just like
Oh well.
dings away.
Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do with this.
Stand back and catch it.
With her tongue? Like what?
With the other vial.
No, try to catch
Do you
the
have
vial.
a
Oh, the vial.
Oh, I guess I can. Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
still up
yeah,
in there, yeah.
it's like flying away. You can like try to run after it. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll do it as a dexterity saving throw. We'll see if you can chase down your vial in the air.
13.
13? Yeah, so I mean, it absolutely like falls only about 15, 20 feet away from you, so you quickly, and you catch it.
Is there anything in there, or is it all gone?
No, there's like a few little beautiful droplets inside of this
I'm
vial.
just gonna take my chances and cork that and take it with me.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go and wake up the others.
Okay, so yeah, as you're heading back towards the ship, the three of you absolutely hear this because this is like a gunshot going on. Just like, BOP! You're like, oh! Everyone in town is kind of like, I mean, the people towards the perimeter of the town are absolutely being bathed by these like raindrops worth of water falling down from this
I mean,
geyser.
they need it after the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is why I did this. Cure that stank going on in the nation of Endon.
Oh my god.
It's got a really strong odor now.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, you guys fucking like see the geyser. You wake up on the ship, you can like walk to the deck.
What the fuck is
Oh,
happening?
good morning, Bran. But then I realized Bran's not in the same room. I'm just so used to it. I just kind of look over and I'm a little bit sad.
Yeah.
I do have Dorg.
Where is Dorg?
He's sitting on the pillow next to me.
Just like do you tuck him in?
Oh, absolutely.
You give him a little blanket.
He has a different, smaller blanket.
Aw.
Yeah, he's got like his own bed, basically.
covering his non-existent body.
Yeah. It's just the bone that I hold him by. It's just tucked up to that. It's like
Thanks,
it's
Grimdark!
basically a rattle. I mean, he's basically it's like a
It's
leg
just an
bone
infant.
and then a skull on top of it. It's basically what it
Okay.
is.
I can't wait to take that
just-
someday.
Yeah, because
I'll make
Who's
another
a
one.
good
This isn't
Grimdark?
even a regular Dorg. I don't fucking care. I'll make another. You can
is this how
destroy
Tuck
him.
started? Maybe the wand was next to him.
Oh, he slept with his own wand.
So, I mean, I guess, yeah, I wake up. But I'm not going to rush out of my room or anything like that. I'll
Yeah.
take my time.
CMS said, "Was last night good for you too, Grimdark?" Dorg, no.
Oh my god.
I don't remember anything. That's good, Grimdark. Means it worked.
No.
So I guess
no.
as
It's
I'm
too
gathering
meta.
my stuff, I'll take that nice new flower I got,
Yes.
fasten it to my tunic,
Good.
but cover it with my cloak.
Okay, good choice. So the three of you step out onto the deck of the ship, and you can see in the distance this beautiful geyser just gushing water all over the town.
Is there a rainbow?
Yes, there is, actually.
Can I roll for rainbow percentage?
Of beauty?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only 20%. I've seen better. We had mountain rainbows somehow. Lots of moisture. It was weird. It was weird.
Mountain rainbows.
Grimdark, what are you talking about, mountain rainbow? What?
Yeah, we had mountain rainbows. There was a lot of moisture in those
There's
caves.
nothing but
and-
rocks and shit where you come from. What are you talking about?
Well, we had some pockets that sunlight would come in through, and those
How much-
caves.
how much
those
dust did you
caves-
have last night?
Caves were damp.
How much
They
dust?
were damp caves.
Were they dank caves?
They were dank.
Dank AF?
Really dank. Pretty dank AF, I would say. Yeah.
Can I get a percentage on that dankness?
I mean, sure.
All this
we'll
shit's
roll
happening.
again.
I'm just gonna start walking towards
40%.
Olive.
It's pretty dank.
Pretty dank. So you're gonna walk towards Olive. Okay, so yeah, you can see Olive is kind of like weaving her way through the TP/tents that occupy, you know, the majority of the nation of Endon. Like, these people don't really live in houses or anything. If they do, they're very primitive, small wood structures. But the majority of them do live in smaller teepees that are outlined with animal hides that they get from the great grasslands and plains and stuff. So yes, you are approaching Olive, and you can see she's kind of like wet hair, just kind of like ringlets strewn down her cheek, and
What
she's
did
just
you
like,
do last night, Olive? You look like you had some fun.
I just point to the geyser. It's,
"Come on, guys."
and I'm just like, I still have the vial in my hand. I'm just like,
Olive, what did you do?
you're not even there.
Yeah.
She's over there.
Oh, we're not there yet?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
no, I
I
mean, you
left
can
while
be
you guys
walking
were
over
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well.
we eventually walk over after
Okay,
we...
so yeah, you guys catch up as you see Olive and Nina are standing here talking, and Olive just like exhaustedly gesturing towards the obvious geyser for why she's soaking wet.
I mean, I guess I believe you.
What'd you do?
I'll say that I do for now.
What happened?
Did you take a bath?
It's so grimdark. That's your show.
That's
so
so
grimdark.
Oh, my...
I see the future at times.
It's the future I can see.
Oh my god, Dorg would be such a good sidekick. What do we got today, buddy? I don't know, Dorg.
Just sitting in like a rundown building talking to a fucking skeleton. Like, maybe we'll get some customers today.
Grimdark, what business do we have?
Business
Private
is actually like,
investigators, of course. I'm so observant.
Still, that's that.
It's obviously private investigation. What else would I do? Construction? Would have
like-
been a better choice.
It's not like I'm a stone cutting dwarf.
My parents don't believe in my dream of being a private investigator.
All right, so yeah, I mean, as this is happening, Morin walks over and he's just kind of like gesturing towards the geyser, and he just looks at everyone and goes, "Oh, what a great boon this morning for the village!
I'm sorry, who?
Boon,
Yeah, some
Morin."
food.
Daniel Boone, he's here.
Grimdark's going too meta.
Remember the Alamo? This is a disaster. faster already.
Oh my God, my abs actually hurt.
We're like 5 minutes in and we're actually breaking down already. Oh, God.
Okay, Boone, what do you mean?
A blessing from beneath the ground.
Yeah, no,
Why?
that hole
You
was made
suck.
by syphilis.
Syphilis made a hole in the ground.
Yeah. It's
Oh, that's-
rampant throughout Endon.
Guess we should get the local doctors to check out the boily holes that are appearing around town. Oh no! I hope there's nothing in the water.
No, the dragon, not...
Oh, the dragon.
God, what did you think I meant? You gross.
Oh, that's probably where she went. Underground.
But this is normal?
Oh, I mean, the hole existed before she dug.
She didn't dig the hole?
No, it was just much smaller.
Oh, okay, so like it was a geyser before?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. Are there any more around here?
Geysers? No, not that we've seen in terms of around our town.
What
But-
about holes?
Holes?
Holes like that. Are there other holes?
No, not around the town.
Grimdar,
Not that we've seen.
That's what I just asked.
What he said geysers. I was checking on the holes specifically. Just the hole, not this water shit.
Warren, where's the closest hole other than this geyser?
Oh no, this is the only one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we've never ventured down to understand where this geyser stems from, but every time it sprays, we have a beautiful harvest.
Of what?
Oh, if you catch my meaning. Usually it's a sign of plenty of new things to come in the future.
Let's talk about children, new children.
Yes.
Based on last night, I'd believe it.
Yes. We'll probably have a wonderful birth rate in Endon, and
Baby boom's going.
yes.
So when are you going to be ready to set out?
Oh, towards Thelahill.
Yes.
Oh, we can go in about an hour. I've just got to get some affairs in order before we leave.
We'll go. Where can we get some breakfast around here?
Oh, you could ask some of
Vivian
the
can't make us
farm
breakfast.
ladies. They could probably cook you up some eggs or some simple meats that we've
That
got.
sounds good. That sounds great.
You could take a drink from the geyser. Just be careful with leaning your face into it.
Yeah.
Oh, she tried to have a
Alex, like,
drink.
hey, that's me. I'm Olive.
I'm Olive. Yeah.
Yes, we could prepare a bountiful breakfast for you, though.
That would be great.
Oh, fantastic.
I imagine it's quite a long journey.
Yes, you have to go through the entire Greatwood.
How long a journey? About.
Oh, I mean, at least a day or more.
Okay.
My cooldowns.
The werewolves, please. We have to make it through a night?
You do indeed.
How
can I
close was
see
the
the moon?
moon? How close was the moon the
can I
other
see the
night?
moon?
Because we did see the moon the
Yeah,
other night.
no, I
'cause we
told you it
won.
was a little bit over like a half moon.
All right, we're fine. Maybe. Got like a month, unless it's a magical quick moon or some shit.
Ah, yes, we love the quick moon.
It only goes in halves. Werewolves are a real fucking problem here. It's every other day.
Yeah, no one asked. The lunar phases.
What are the lunar phases, Morin?
About every 5 days, there's a new moon.
Good. We've got 2
Would you say
left.
it would be a full moon tonight?
Oh, probably.
From a half?
We'll see.
Bullshit, Morin.
I don't control the lunar cycle.
Do you think that's going to be a problem?
Oh, no.
Why not?
Oh, no, that was me reacting terribly afraid. Oh, no.
So, yes.
It might be. But as far as we understand, the werewolves
Maybe
probably
we should
won't
sleep for a
bother
couple
us.
of days before we set out.
If only we had a big, intimidating dragon that would keep them away.
I don't think
But we don't.
But we don't.
Grimdar doesn't get it.
Tarhan. I'm talking about Tarhan or syphilis.
Tarhan?
Yeah.
Speaking
he
of Tarhan, I made another puppet.
Grimdar the Puppet Master.
Where's he going? He's going to get his puppet.
He's going back to the ship real quick. He's got his other puppet in his room.
All right. So, Morin, do you have any potions in town or anything like that? An
apothecary?
An apothecary?
Oh, no, we've...
They're druids. They don't need it.
Yeah, we heal ourselves.
Great. I can't.
Oh, that's bad.
Can you heal me?
Yes, I could.
Nice.
Yes, I am, a very powerful elder druid.
Oh, you're an old one, huh?
Oh, yes.
That sucks.
wish I had a drawing of Tarhan.
Cervantes has my other one, so I had to make a replacement. I know.
Tarhan.
Don't worry
the
about that.
Toys R Us.
It's fine. I got this at, I
That's
made
his
this.
little hat.
Didn't get this at Puppets R Us. It's Tarhan. He's back. So we do have an intimidating dragon brand.
Hey, whenever those werewolves show up, you just...
Yeah, Grimdar, I'll stop him.
All right, give me your best Tarhan impression.
He just did it.
I just want...
Open the jaw and crackle the shit. You know. What are you?
It's pretty fucking scary.
Even Morin's like, oh, and he shits himself. Oh!
I actually started having flashbacks.
My
Like when I
God.
almost got lasered. Oh.
Oh!
It's pretty good, right?
We're terrified of dragons here at Endon.
Warren, are you
He'll be
okay?
helpful.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No,
Can I
feel-
actually check if he shit? If he actually shit?
I mean, yeah, it's like all over the ground. He wears like a robe. He doesn't have like pants on.
Are you gonna be okay to travel?
Probably not now. I'm terribly upset.
Just go for a dip in the ocean.
Okay.
Or the geyser.
Goodbye. So let me just write that down.
Oh my god.
Morin dead in ocean.
Brand, why?
You should have sent him to the
sent
geyser.
so many people to their deaths. I haven't. You have. Grimdor.
You fucking killed the whole crew.
It wasn't Grimdor.
You killed his crew, and I point to the puppet.
Poor
Oh
Tarhan.
my god.
More dead.
Yes, I mean, I literally wrote Morin dead in ocean. I gotta keep my notes ready. What do you mean? You didn't say you could swim.
Oh god.
So why would he
He's
go
a
in the
druid, he
ocean?
can turn into a fish.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
better be able
yeah.
to fucking turn into a fish.
We'll see.
What a useless druid.
Oh, yeah, he rolled a 19. He's a fish in the water now.
But now which one?
Yep. Also, we'll see what's in the water with him.
Oh
God. Leviathan babies.
So,
He didn't even question. He was just gone
yeah,
before
you
we could
said,
say anything.
I mean, he shit his pants. He didn't want to go on a days-long journey with poopy robes all over him.
Who'd have thought the Tarhan puppet would be our downfall?
It's always what you never expect.
Chad agrees it's not Brand's fault.
It's
No,
it's
it's-
never what you expect.
It's not at all Grimdar's fault.
definitely Grimdar's fault.
It's Tarhan's fault.
Right.
All right. So yeah, I mean, at this point, like Marek just kind of walks over as he sees Morin running off in the distance towards the water, and he just kind of walks up to you all bewildered and. Where is Morin going?
He shit himself.
Splish splash. He's taking a bath.
Just like Olive.
Great, Grimdar, you're a brilliant man.
Just like Olive. And I point to Olive.
Oh, I'm assuming you were struck by the geyser then.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Do you feel any different?
Do I feel any different?
You should roll for that.
Thanks. Who are you again?
Marek.
All right, Marek.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're back?
Yeah, Marek's here.
Oh.
No, Matt.
Olive's just busy writing
What's
her tone.
the other one's name?
Marek? No,
No.
Morin.
Morin.
What am I? What kind of check am I doing?
Oh, nothing. It's just the flat roll.
13.
13? Okay, so yeah, I mean, you feel like an intense rejuvenation that you've not, really felt before. You almost feel as though that water has cleansed all your worries away.
Oh wow! Good job.
I'm gonna get that
Olive.
vial again.
Just fill it up. Fill it up. You got any more vials around here? I'm gonna need this.
We found the next thing to get addicted to. Delicious underground water. I'm sure
I'll
there's
do better
nothing
than
weird
Tuck.
about that.
I'm the next tuck.
I'm tucked now.
Oh god.
Yeah, but you absolutely
It's gonna
feel...
be like trying to capture all these droplets.
Yeah, so I mean, you can go over and you can fill your little vial. It's great.
Olive, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What do you mean? Yeah. Whoa!
fine.
Did you have dust?
No, I'm good.
No.
No, I didn't.
No,
Why are you
no
so
dust.
jumpy?
No dust at all.
Okay, no
What do you
dust.
mean?
What did that do to you? I'm gonna
Feeling
do an
great.
Arcana
Feeling
check.
great. I'm feeling great.
Is your skin like
On
Yeah,
Olive.
you can roll for
Is
Arcana.
my skin really soft?
like baby fucking smooth?
I mean, yeah, it's baby soft, but it's also like slightly illuminating.
15 with bonus.
Wait.
Yeah, you can tell that there's some kind of magical power encircling Olive.
I just
Encircling?
Mm-hmm.
Is
she's
it
got like
good?
a little. She's got like a little aura now. Yeah, it's good.
I
Little
just
aura.
walk up to Olive,
Olive,
and
you're
start
glowing.
like randomly
It's an
petting her
afterglow
arm.
last night.
Oh no!
Damn.
Where's Tuck?
Where's Tarhan the puppet? Oh no!
Over here. Here I am.
Tarhunt, you're back.
Hello.
Why do you
so
sound like
long.
Dorg?
I don't know. Grimdar's getting a little confused. Can't keep all the voices in his head straight.
How the fuck do you think I feel? I have like 60 characters. You have 2.
Well,
3.
well.
All right, so I'm gonna walk over to the geyser, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Go over there. Oh my God! There's no reason to go over. What are the rings on me? Okay, about it. Jesus.
Just like leaps in. Yeah,
I'm also going to
you're
soak
wel-
myself
Oh,
in this water.
all right.
I could use a
mean it
bath.
that way.
So Grimdar just stupidly walks over. Everyone's taking baths.
I strip completely naked though.
Oh, Doc, put your clothes back on. What are
I
you
don't want them
doing?
to get wet.
He has like an ass beard, like that spot at like
like
the
one
base
or
of
two.
no, the spot at the base of the spine that just like comes down over his ass crack. He's just got like a beautiful beard stretching down,
Oh.
almost like a tail, but it's
Is there
definitely
a
a
spider
beard.
nearby?
Yes. Oh my God! I moved to a new village and everything.
Throw it up on every spider.
I can't get away from this.
Grimdar, do you think?
Can't even talk to Grimdar.
Kick you in to the hole. Yeah.
It's a geyser, so I don't know. I don't know the strength of it.
Oh my
I
god, that'd
mean-
be awesome because then he was just like,
Yeah, let's not. Let's
Like
not.
a water
Not
slide.
kill. Yeah.
Whoa!
That was great.
Sorry, did you say kill?
What?
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot your note. Kill Don in the back of your notebook.
All right, so we've all approached it, right?
Yes, everyone has received
gonna-
the blessing of this water.
Blessing. Well, I was gonna like kind of. Do I just be near it, touch it?
Does
What-
anything
Yeah,
do-
no. As the
You have to be
rainwater is
soaked in
falling
it.
down on you, you kind of feel this. Yes.
Does anything react to his scales?
So this for you feel kind of like softer because your scales had been hardening, so you can feel a little bit less restrictive in your movement. But the other benefits of this boon will be revealed in time.
It's gonna fuck us.
Why do you have to look at me like that? You looked at me a lot, guys.
I know.
You did. Everyone was watching you while you were taking a bath.
Grimdar's still nude.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's really weird, man.
Grimdar's actually taking like a fucking full bath. Like, he's got some like
Does he have like
homemade soap.
Does he have like a bubble bath song he sings? Or a shower song?
No,
Splash and
taking a bath.
No, he's just kind of like making Dorg swim through the water. like a rubber duck.
Rubber Dorgy, you're the one. You
That's
make
it.
Grimdar loads of fun.
That's it. That's the song.
So you guys see Grimdar continuing to lose his mind in the sucking water.
Guys, I think it's getting worse. I haven't been keeping him company because it's getting so much worse.
it's fine. It's
I don't even
entertaining.
sleep in the same room anymore.
Yeah, I don't feel safe.
He just sleeps with Dorg now, and I hear him whispering at night.
Ugh.
Really, and he made another puppet. I'm really
I
getting.
really wish Bran was in here with us, Dorg.
Oh, he'd love you, Dorg. And you'd love him too. Just sleeping Bran like like Sleeping Beauty. You just
There it
kiss
is.
him with Dorg.
The party wipe set up. He kills us all.
I just need more puppets. He just takes all of you as puppets.
If I can't have Brand,
he becomes
nobody
a-
can.
Oh no! Yeah, actually, he's going to fucking kill you
The
all.
puppet summoner. He like becomes like a necromancer and
That'd
just
be, actually, that would be
makes
pretty
like
fucking cool. I wouldn't be
No!
upset by that.
raises
No!
like 50
I'm not gonna do that.
skeletons
No,
and
he's
just kills
fine.
us.
We've
not-
enticed him.
He's not actually insane. He's just trying to cope with the loss.
You're
so he talks
definitely
to puppets.
insane.
No, he's fine.
You're definitely
It's
insane.
a character trait. It's fine.
It's a character.
He's had a lot of people die around him. It's just fine.
Mostly his fault.
No, I mean, some of them.
Some
It's not my fault. That
Anyways,
I
seriously.
thought it was a 5-foot gap.
Can we-
It's like
can we-
a 20-foot gap. I'm sorry.
Are we going to the Great Wood?
Yes, yes.
Who's
really.
asking?
Is that more?
Merrick.
Fuck.
Marek, we have to wait for the others, and we should get some
Breakfast.
of our breakfast and crew members from our ship to come with us.
Oh, sure.
Shouldn't leave them here.
Who was going to come with us?
I don't know yet. We'll ask them.
All right.
Probably all of them.
Okay. So yeah, you guys
Well,
head back
there.
into town, and you can see that all the people are still totally naked, but a lot of them have gathered around the large central bonfire that Tuck was cooking the cauldron over last night. The cauldron has been removed. All these people are just kind of sitting like Indian style, just eating out of small bowls, and you can see that they're eating eggs and other like small meats.
Okay, I thought it was more stew. Really was
I
worried.
go grab some eggs.
Okay, so yes, you can see that there's just like an elderly woman who's standing like in front of a little kind of like table, and she's got large bowls in front of her.
Oh, so Tuck didn't make it. This is good.
This is a good sign.
Hello.
Hello,
Where did you get that?
I made this.
With what?
Oh,
Any leftovers from the...
oh no, I would never use anything that anyone else cooked in my ingredients.
Excellent. Can I have some?
Yes, what would you like?
Oh, what do you got?
I have eggs, and I have
Eggs.
different eggs.
I'll have both eggs.
Oh, yes, of course. And she just piles both eggs. So you have like scrambled eggs and then a fried egg on it. She just hands you a bowl.
May I have some scrambled eggs, please?
Oh, yes, of course. And she
Yeah,
just hands you a
thanks.
big old pile of scrambled.
Do you have any peppers by chance?
Peppers, yes. Yes.
Can I have 2 fried eggs, a piece of meat, and a pepper?
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. And she just kind of like pulls out like an uncooked large, like orangey peppery
That's
thing.
fine.
One of these?
That'll do great. Yes,
Oh, it's a
thank
good
you.
choice. And she just jams it on the eggs. Here you are.
And then Grimdar arranges it so you have 2 eyes on top of the meat, and then he breaks the pepper into a little smiling
Smiling
face. Yeah, and he just makes a face with the
I just
meat.
want
Do I notice him
want
doing
me-
this?
Okay, so yeah, she hands you just like a large bowl of like sausages
You like
and
that
stuff
meat,
like that.
Olive.
Still soaking
And I'm
wet.
just like,
Do I notice Grimdar doing that?
Yeah, you see him just like, hey friends, let's get together for breakfast.
Just gonna take my bowl and go back.
Grimdar's just a fucking Sesame Street character.
I'm going back to the ship to eat my breakfast. I go back to the ship.
All right, good choice. Hey, so yeah, you guys are completing your breakfast, and Marek is sat there eating with you. Is there anything you wanted to speak with Marek about before the journey?
Don't look at me. I'm not there.
Yeah, you went back to the boat.
Nope. Nothing I can think of.
The private detective Grimdar
just checking my
scours
notes.
through his notes. Nope, we're good. No one else? Any
Gonna help
questions
some
for
people.
Marek? No?
Please, somebody, just ask yourself, what would Bran ask?
You got any gold?
No, I've never had reason for gold for at least decades now.
I hand him a piece of gold.
Oh, thanks.
Now
There
you
you
have
go.
some gold. Oh, no, you can have it.
Oh,
It's for you.
then he takes it back. Then he hands it back. This is a good game. Who taught you this?
My father.
Ooh, I like this.
No, you keep it though.
Oh,
It's a gift.
I'll give it to you later then.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll sneak it in your pockets while you
your
sleep.
bank.
Okay, that's fine. I guess. I guess that's a fine game.
Yep. Any questions for Marek?
I actually can't think of anything.
That's fine.
Oh,
I
what
just
were
start
some of the
flicking
things
eggs
that the Shaman Council used to do when you were before you were exiled?
Oh, when I was a part of the council.
Yes.
Oh, well, usually whenever the nation of Hoth would attack, it was the council who would make the vote to call to arms the citizens of Vendon and select who was able-bodied enough to fight. But mostly beyond that, we just made arrangements in terms of marriages and who owned what plots of land and how far out from this coast that we could go. It was a pretty easy job. We all just like to farm and fuck.
Sounds like a great life.
Yes, I really missed it during those 50-odd years I devoted myself as a hermit to saving the Great Wood without any, thanks or gratitude or pay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
Yeah, thanks.
I hand him another piece of gold.
Ooh, here you go.
No, keep it. It's a gift.
Oh,
It's a thing that friends exchange.
friends.
Yeah.
I've not had friends in years.
We'll be your friends.
And he just kind of like really big bear hugs you. Like he
Oh.
actually becomes a bear
Okay,
to hug you.
okay.
Like, ooh.
This is nice. It's almost like Brick used to do.
Oh. Do I see this from the ship?
Yes, you do. You just see a bear hugging Grimdark. Bears!
And I'm just, it's fine, Brad!
And you're yelling through the hair of his belly.
Yeah. And
Well,
Brick's
I don't even
having
know
just-
if your belly height. You're a little lower.
Oh.
It's fine, Brad. It's nice down here. And he just kind of reverts back to traditional Merrick form. It's nice to have a friend. Thank you, Grimdar.
I'm your friend too.
Oh yes, thank you, Nina.
So please don't hug me as a bear.
Okay. And he just becomes a werewolf. And he just
Yeah.
lifts you and just kind of like licks your face.
God.
That's fine.
Is
Just
this how
pat
you
my
would
head.
like to be hugged?
And then he puts you back down. Then he reverts back to Merrick. I'm sorry, I'm not socially the best anymore. It's been a while. I've been very lonely.
It's
And he just
okay.
looks at soaking wet Olive.
I'm writing in my tome.
Are we friends?
Yeah, you'll probably die eventually, though.
My God.
And he just becomes like a pig, and he just starts like snout like poking you
Oh,
in the
God.
knees.
Hey, you'll be my lunch later.
My God.
And he just back to
When
Merrick.
Olive says that, I'm just like, and then we'll have another puppet.
Ooh, a new
I
puppet!
just start gathering materials that I can find.
I
and
can make
shoving
a
it-
pig
I
with
just
this.
shove them in my bag. Just to prepare for later.
Every
To
friend
a-
I make
to another-
dies.
All right, into the Great Wood.
Into the Great Wood.
Can we wait for Morin?
No.
Is he back?
No, he's still in the water.
Let's go find him.
Okay, we're gonna go towards the coastline of Endon. Okay, so you go to like the western edge of where the dock ends, and you're just kind of along this very long, beautiful, clear coastline, and you're just looking out into the ocean for one fish.
I'm gonna stick my face in the water and just yell under the water for Morin.
So
And I'm
yeah,
gonna yell above the water.
you two see Bubbles just kind of like as Grimdar's just like ass in the air. You never got dressed, by the way. You're just like your ass in the air, staring like back at Nina with your beard. Just
I don't have to assume
I
I
just-
got dressed. Like I said, it's stated.
no,
I
you
just
didn't state
take
it.
my empty bowl from my eggs and just like shove it onto his butt so I don't have to say it anymore.
Ooh,
If you state that you're getting naked, you gotta state that you're getting dressed.
yes,
fair.
absolutely.
All right, I pull my head out of the water and dry off, and then I'll get dressed.
All right, so you have to run back over to your clothing.
No, they're
Oh,
in my bag.
excuse me, guys.
Oh, okay. So you took your clothes off and put it in the bag. Okay. So nothing happens other than bubbling, and then as Nina yells out over the water, you just shout Morin, and nothing just kind of like appears or anything.
Great.
He's dead. You can make a new puppet when
I
you
mean,
find his
it's
body.
been like a half hour.
He did write it down. Morin dead in the water.
We'll see. Poor Morin.
Okay, I
Oh,
guess we'll go
boy.
without him.
So while I'm on the ship, do I see Suta or Jacob or Dr.
Yeah.
Jordan?
So I mean, you can see Suta and Jacob and Tuck are all kind of like sat at a small table and they're eating their own breakfast.
Oh, I totally sat with them. Come on.
Okay, so yes, you sat with them and had breakfast. And you kind of like overheard their conversations.
Yeah.
Jacob is very excited to be here in Endon. He feels almost like this is a home away from home. Suta is kind of like nervous because as a half-orc, she's always tentative to see how she'll be received by other nations because one, orcs are hated, and two, so are half-breeds.
Hashtag know that feeling.
Right? And then Tuck is just kind of like reveling in the afterglow of the evening before and how much fun he had
Tuck
with the citizens of Endon.
So, Tuck, how was last night?
You aren't there, it's just Brad.
No.
You just look
Tuck,
around.
how was last night?
Like, look around.
Great!
I just
Oh,
go
you
with
seem a
Elsa.
little relaxed there, Tuck.
Oh, yes, and he's just kind of like open robed, like leaning back in a chair, just like holding a bowl
Are
of
you
eggs.
still sweating?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll be sweating probably all day.
Have you? So I'll take it you aren't coming with us into the Great Wood.
Oh, no, I already came. It was nice.
In the Great Wood, too.
Yes, in the Great Wood and around the Great Wood,
And on the Great
on the Great Wood.
Do you know anything
Ooh.
about the Great Wood?
The elves,
that I
the
came
elves
in
live
it.
there.
Oh, wow, thanks. And I just kind of like flick my ears.
Oh, yes, I always forget you're an elf boy just because you're scaly now.
How dare you?
Not the best memory when it comes to Bran.
Oh, and I just
Beyond that, I know that they're famous for their marble. They sell that usually to other nations and in trade. They don't really like trading with many people other than... I know, they used to trade with Zedilia, so I'm sure they can't really trade marble anymore. That was why the Palace of Zedilia was so beautiful.
It makes
It was
sense.
forged with the marble from the Great Wood.
Keyword was.
Oh, yes. From stories I've told or heard now, it's a little dank down there in that cave.
40%, one might say.
Super dang!
Super dank.
Just hear dank and you just yell at it.
Yes.
All right, so I'll turn to Jacob and Suta. Will either of you be coming with us into the Great Wood? We're heading to the capital.
Oh, so Suta says she can't go. I wouldn't be welcome. As a half-orc, I'd probably be executed.
Do you think I'm going to be welcome?
Well, you at least have some kind of elven heritage to you.
I'm just going to kind of like pull my sleeve up. Do you think I will be welcome?
I think you have definitely a little bit more reason to justify your journey into the capital, as you are still an elf, despite your magical stain of this Leviathan.
Okay, you called it a stain. That upsets me a little bit. Kind of a little upset.
Well, forgive me.
Single tear.
Cursed skin.
Cursed skin? Oh my god!
Kind of like
Suta, you
kind
bitch.
of like syphilis or something.
Like syphilis! Oh my god! Oh. That's fucked up!
Talks like, I know that feeling.
Oh yes, I had that once.
Oh jeez. What about you, Jacob? Since
Jacob just kind of like is staring off towards the nation of Endon. He's just kind of turns back when you call his name. Something about here just... I need to be here.
need to be here?
Yes, it's something is calling to me.
From where?
Tuck's just like, Jacob! Oh! No, beneath the ground.
I wouldn't recommend going beneath the ground,
Oh,
Jacob.
no, I wouldn't journey below alone. It feels like I know this place.
Well, if you'd like to come to the capital with us, we will be talking to the elves, possibly about that geyser, because it seems a little strange.
What was Jacob's last name?
Don't know.
See if I ever wrote it down. Probably not. I don't even know if we know.
I mean, the guy has like magical goo, right? So there's
Jacob,
something going on there.
There's things that are... I'm not there,
There's
so
something
I
going
know,
on.
You're
but-
not.
But I've just thought
Yeah,
out
I mean-
loud.
I mean, he's definitely some sort of special magical being.
Nope, I just have Jacob dash Doctor. That's it. That's all I have on Jacob.
Jacob, are you from here?
I've never been here, no.
You've never been here.
No, but that's why I'm so curious as to why it feels so familiar to me.
Well, would you like to come to the capital with us?
I would love to see the elven lands and study their magics with them. They're very, very famous for their ways with magic and their proficiencies.
I want to like use my magic, but I can't. So now I'm sad.
Yeah, you can't even show it off. As long as you promise that I can come back here, I'll go with you.
Of course. I mean, why would you not be able to come back here?
Okay, great.
Foreshadowing!
Jacob dead in woods.
Grimdark just yells, puppets!
So many puppets.
Does he come upstairs, like, get a lock of Jacob's hair, grab some of his clothes, rummage through shit?
I'm gonna need this later. Trust me. Just rebuilding the entire Island of Fal out of puppets. It's making a fucking
It's just
model.
a puppet show.
scarecrows.
It's just a puppet show. Holy shit.
That's actually
It's just Grimdar's puppet show.
whenever the journey is completely over, we come back to the island and he builds terrible scarecrows. Here's brick, and he just like builds
Like a little shitty house.
He's slowly rebuilds it. It's like Grimdar's just Wally. He just rebuilds the entire fucking island by himself.
I really wish I had taken a drink.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh god, that's terrible, but it's so real.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind in case we ever wipe. Oh, it was just Grimdar's tree.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just my puppets.
Yeah. Grimdar's just sat on the island.
Grimdar wakes up next to Bran on the Island of Fal.
Oh my god. Yeah, people have come to the island and they're just like, no, we gotta leave here. This is a tainted land.
Yeah, it's just Grimdar's just walking around with puppets in the town square. Oh, what do you think we should do today, Grimdar? We're fucking leaving.
Yeah, but there's crystals and shit. No.
Not worth it. Not worth it. I could make you a puppet. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta fucking go.
Visitors!
New puppets.
Holy shit!
Let me see your skin.
Grimdar,
please.
Grimdar.
Grimdar the cannibal.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so Jacob will go with you.
Okay.
Suta will not.
Let me just think real quick. Who's left? Nobody else, right? Dr. Jordan probably won't want to go.
I don't
Don't
know.
want to lose both doctors.
We do not.
Need the goo.
Oh,
We take
yeah.
one with us and leave one
only
here.
one of them makes
Surely
two.
one will survive.
I mean, I think we should
Surely.
take the one over the other.
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah, dude, he can.
He
bring
can.
back lives.
He can.
I
Res,
mean, he can,
he
but
can
he
res
also makes
people.
the goo.
He can res
All right,
people.
all right, all right.
I mean, even though Dr. Jordan could probably do some sick dunks, I think we need.
He just grabs someone's skull. Oh!
Literally uses Dork's skull to smash.
Carves hoops out of the trees. in the great wood.
Oh my god.
There's Dr. Jordan. Who else is there on the ship? I'm trying to remember.
Who else is there?
Who else is on the ship? Tuck.
Oh.
Who else is here? Is anybody getting breakfast? Or?
Oh no, it's just the three of us. There are the usual crew hands who help with the sailing.
Wait a second. There's that.
There's that guy tried to throw off the fucking ship.
There's that also. There's also the guy that had your Olive's thing. No, Grimdar's thing. The obsidian.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was the one he wanted to throw off the ship.
He's still on the ship. No one
Yeah,
threw him off.
we didn't throw him off.
No. Why would we throw him off? He had obsidian. It's good.
One guy wrote his name down. I don't know if we were giving it.
I don't think we were.
Mm-mm.
I don't have it, so.
All right. Well, guess I'll finish up my breakfast and go meet up with the gang
All right.
and tell Jacob we gotta head out soon.
Okay, I'll get ready. And just kind of like rushes down to
I don't like that.
end of the hull of the ship.
He's making some extra goo for the trip.
Oh, Jacob.
Yeah.
Could you bring a couple potions with you,
Yeah.
just in case we need
He's
them?
excited about that.
Of course. I
But-
love making potions.
But not any of the
Oh, God,
ones
he's
from
just
the
Jonathan
big
now.
batch.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you
Well,
need to
maybe a
make some new
couple, but
ones.
like some that are new.
Okay.
So I don't think I can drink any from that batch. I think it might hurt me
Okay.
because
All right.
you know the scaly whaley.
Oh, yeah, the scaly whaley.
Yeah.
So go make some new stuff before we leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
but
just-
don't tucker yourself out.
Too
What?
much.
Don't tuck
And you
yourself.
just hear a door slam.
All right.
Ah!
Okay. I immediately leave the ship.
I don't think he's coming with us.
You make stairs instead of going down the ladder.
All right, so yeah, the three of you see Bran exiting the ship. And he's just walking back up the docks onto the coast.
What's up, Bran?
Sup? Suta's
I'm just
not going to come with
preparing.
us, but
Okay.
Jacob might.
Okay. What's he doing?
Making more potions.
Okay. So probably
I don't know
not.
if you heard the screaming.
I did, but
We all hear.
Yeah, you absolutely hear. You don't even need to roll for perception. It's that loud.
Good lord!
Well-
I can only imagine what the villagers think.
I mean,
mean,
they're used to
after the
that
night that
sound,
they've
right?
had.
Yeah, but like,
They're used
I
to
don't know.
oinking and mooing.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, but it's happening now, not like last night. So it's like, what?
You just see a few villagers in the distance. Their ears just perk up and just, ooh.
oh, where's
already.
that coming from?
Ooh.
Oh boy!
What a boat.
Oh no!
So yeah, you just kind of see like Jacob just like hobble out on the deck, and he's just like climbing down the ladder.
Why?
No, Jacob.
No!
So Jacob's climbing down the ladder, and you see his palms are like super sweaty and wet, and he grabs like the first rung and like steps down, and immediately like whoa slides.
Am I able to catch him?
I mean, you
Close
can
enough?
lunge over and try to catch Jacob. You have to make an acrobatics save.
Oh boy. 3 plus 5 is 8.
All right, so yeah, you like whee, and he just like crashes down onto the wood of the dock right in front of you, and you're like, oh fuck!
You're right.
As he crashes, he had made 6 potions, and 3 of them shatter.
Yay.
Because they were on the back of his belt. So you just see he's like covered in like a weird red like goo seeping out of the dock.
Oh
Why
no,
is it
Jacob! And I
red?
pick him up. I'm like, are you all right?
Thanks, Bran.
Think you can make 3 more right here?
I don't think I can make any more till tomorrow.
Oh geez, it's almost like it's a full long rest cooldown.
It is. It's a bad cooldown, but you know, I make some pretty damn good potions out of it.
They're dank.
They're
All right,
dank potions.
Would you like to hand 3 of those over to me?
Sure.
Or whatever you've made?
And he hands over 3 healing potions.
Are you gonna split them up
the
between
superior ones.
The superior
the people?
ones?
Are you gonna keep them all?
Is that who else is on the dock with me? Just
Are
Nina?
you gonna keep
Is just
them
Nina on the
all?
dock with me?
No, Nina and Olive and Grimdar are all there.
I mean, Grimdard.
Grimdar's like still preoccupied with his puppets though.
Okay, I'll give them each one.
There you go.
You said superior?
Yes.
Yes, bitch.
You gonna be all right to travel?
I am gonna be pretty tired, but I think I can make it.
You can piggyback on Grimdar.
Well, have you had any
Is
dust?
the AT4 plus 8?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
You stay away from it?
Yeah,
Okay.
for now.
Good. Don't have any.
Okay.
It may wake you up, but it's not good.
Yeah,
Not great.
I'm trying to kick it, you know?
Kick it?
Yeah, it's been pretty hard on me lately. I don't know why. Something
what do
about this new dust.
What, how much dust do you do?
I mean, every day.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him again with my eyes. What does he look like?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like huge bags under his eyes as though he hasn't really been sleeping. Like when he goes in his bunk at
Yeah, but
night.
isn't he a young man?
He's just been making
Yes.
too many potions.
Hey, you guys have really been overworking Jacob's goo.
But he's a young man.
Yes. But he's got deep bags under his eyes.
Dude, the guy doesn't
My God, he's
sleep.
gonna wake up an old man tomorw. She's gonna be
Stealing
like,
him of his life
boom,
essence.
gray.
Just turns into Tuck.
I'll probably feel better tomorrow though, but I don't know if I can really do much today other than walk.
Okay, just take it easy, you know?
Okay.
If you're gonna be able to... Oh, jeez, I don't know if you should come with us. Thinking about it.
I can piggyback on Grimdar though?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, the whole way, of course.
Okay.
Especially since he agrees to it right now.
Yeah, of course.
I just took Tor because he's walking away.
Because he's getting
Yeah,
shit.
he'll do that for you.
Thanks, Grimdar. So he just kind of like
You're welcome.
oof,
He's on
like
Grimdar.
flops on Grimdar's back, and Marek just walks over and he sees like sweaty Jacob leaning on Grimdar. Oh, is that man all right?
He's tired,
He's
but
fine.
he's gonna come with us.
Oh, he's the doctor you said, right?
Yeah, one of the 2 doctors.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
He's just a little tuckered out.
No, and you just
From-
hear, oh, it's from the boat. All right, so we begin walking towards the Great Wood, correct?
Whoa, no. Where are those elders at?
The other 2 elders?
Yes.
Oh, they're still in the town square, or town center.
Oh yeah, we said we were all going together.
Okay, so you
Go get those elders.
So you go over towards the 2 elders. They are sat with a bunch of townspeople, and they're sitting there talking. And it's Noro and Ilanellis, also elderly men. And you guys go over to them, and Noro just kind of looks at you all and is like, "But where have you seen Morin?"
Before I answer that question, how do you spell your friend's name?
Ilanellis?
Yes.
I, like the letter, and then Nelis.
Oh damn, I thought it was 2 L's.
Close.
Thanks. So what was the question?
Well, Vox Morin.
Oh, he went for a
he's taking
swim.
bath. Yeah, what he said.
He shit himself when Grimdar showed his puppet.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently he's a really fragile old man. Even though
he
he's a
really
leader.
is. None of us are very well off anymore.
I just
Well, what do
take
you
up-
mean well off?
Oh, well, we're all like 180 years old.
Yeah, but you're druids.
Yes,
No,
we
you
age.
look like no older than 120.
Thank you. That's still an age of death in this nation, but
So are you able to fight?
our abilities are more directed towards caring for the land. We could try.
I mean, because, you know, we heard about a little bit of an issue in the Great Wood. There are some werewolves.
We could try.
Just in case we need to. We shouldn't have to.
Okay.
Because the Elven Kingdom, they know who the elders are, correct?
Yes.
So, as long as you guys make it, we're all right.
Yes, let's risk the 3 elders for this nation.
All 3! Morin said he went for a swim. Is there any chance you guys could go get him, or...
No.
We could try to find him.
Or send, a more spry druid to go get him?
Oh, one of the younger men?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
like
any of them.
110.
Maybe one of the Swifts, because, they never...
Jesus. Well, we've destroyed their family.
Yes, we'll send Tauros.
Tauros Swift.
Yes. Tauros!
His family dead anyway. He's got nothing to lose.
And Tauros just kind of like bounds up. Yes, Mr. Ilanellis.
Is he sweaty?
Yeah.
Why?
What was his name?
Tauros.
No, the other guy.
Ilanellis.
Could you?
Ill.
Ill.
I. The
Nellis.
letter. N-E-L-I-S.
Thank you. And
You're
that's one of the elders.
Yes.
Did we get the third
He's
elder's name?
180
Noro.
years old.
Noro.
They're way past their dying
Prime.
age,
Yeah.
so they're not fighters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as
not
long
at
as
all.
all 3 of them make it to the capital, we may have a good reason
I mean,
to not
Morin's
die.
one of the 3, and we've already maybe sent him to his death.
Well, we're sending a Swift to go check on the other one, Grimdar.
Oh, great. So as long as we get these...
I'll go to the ocean!
All right,
Come on, Tauros.
just, don't be there long, or whatever.
Okay!
Because we're kind of all waiting.
And you just see him like leap into the ocean, and as he leaps, he just becomes like a big ass shark. Just like,
Oh.
Great, I'm sure that won't scare
you
Morin.
just see a pile of shit in the ocean emerge. Oh, shark!
It's simple. If you've ever seen The Sword in the Stone, you just have to look for a fish with a fucking really old, like,
Beard.
long beard,
Yep.
and you'll just know which one it
Merlin!
is. Yeah, you just gotta look for Merlin, basically.
Okay. So should we talk to people? Should we go over and like check on them in the water? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go over to the water.
That's probably a good plan.
All right. So you see like a shark fin just just going out into the water.
All right. So I'm gonna go into the water, kind of like waist high.
Okay.
Be like, kind of like looking out, see what I see,
Yeah.
other than the fin. Oh, geez. Investigation. So 10.
I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful morning, and you see calm waters and just the shark fin.
Oh boy. How far out is it?
The shark fin, it's like 500 feet now. It's kind of like
500?
disappeared.
My God.
He's fast.
Holy shit! Why did he go out
motherfucking
that far?
He doesn't know where the fish. It's an ocean.
I didn't say, hey, go explore the whole fucking ocean. I said, go
No,
get Swift.
no one was
He's a
specific.
Swift.
We said go look in the ocean for
Okay,
more.
all right, I'm going under.
Woo!
He's a fucking Swift. Of course
Okay.
he's gonna look for the entire ocean. We'll never see him again. He is gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Tauro's dead in the ocean.
I'm gonna submerge myself and start swimming a bit. Whee!
Okay.
Gonna go
So
for a
yeah,
little
you just
swim.
kind of see like schools of fish.
I'm just gonna like start waving at the fish.
And they all like panic and say like fucking swim away.
All of them?
Yes.
Is there one that doesn't?
No, conveniently there's
Oh,
not.
good.
Do I notice anything different while I'm in the water?
About you or about the
Yeah,
water in general?
about me.
About you, no. You kind of just feel like,
Watery.
yeah. You feel like you're swimming.
Okay, and what about the water itself?
The water around you?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's a nice pure blue. It's not the same kind of crystal clear that the water coming out of the geyser was, but this just looks like a pretty uncontaminated ocean color.
Interesting. Okay. Uncontaminated.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
It's
word
boi-
selection.
It's boiling. You cook all of the fish, and we now have meat for days.
For years.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of the water now because now I'm soaked and cranky because I don't know where Morin is and it's
Just
stupid.
like Olive.
And I don't know where that goddamn Swift is going. All right, guys, I don't know where Morin is, and the shark just swam off.
What shark?
The shark. You didn't see him transform?
No.
Grimdar, what the What have you been doing?
By the way, in case you haven't noticed, we've told Jacob that he can kind of piggyback.
Yeah, he's on
the
your back.
entire way there.
Jacob is on your back, like exhausted and sweating all over you.
Okay.
Into your fresh, like washed hair.
Oh, great.
He's just like snoring against your ear and like drooling
It's not
down
comfortable
your chin.
though. He is just like tied to my back.
Grimdar.
Like an X of just rope across.
Yep.
Like, he's
Grimdar,
just,
take Jacob to the geyser. It might replenish him.
Yes,
Okay,
do
and I
that.
just- run over.
Okay.
I just turn and kind of like beep, back up.
Olive, help!
Okay, so are you putting Jacob into the geyser?
No, obviously not. That would be. What? I mean, Grim doesn't take stuff that literally.
Hey,
He gets
Olive,
it.
we're trying to find somebody. Can you help us?
I'm busy writing my tome still.
Seriously?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Use your fucking voice.
So yes, you like
Oh.
dip, you dip
The Halo music.
Jacob, you dip
There we
Jacob
go.
into the geyser, and he just kind of like. Oh,
You feel better?
I mean, yeah,
I
yes.
dunk him back in again
feel
while I'm
much
still. How about now?
I feel great.
He's just being waterboarded.
He's gonna have to roll for suffocation. Yeah, no, he succeeds. He's holding his breath in
Okay.
there.
All right, I pull it out. I pull it out.
Oh,
Do you feel replenished?
oh, yeah, sure.
He doesn't sound
don't
like he's
sound
good.
You don't sound, it doesn't
I feel
sound
great,
like
Grimdar. Thank you so
Grimdar,
much.
dunk him again.
I can totally walk now.
Okay, I let him down.
Okay. All right. Where are we going?
And we're waiting. They're looking for more, and then we're going into the woods.
We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah, the wonderful elves of Oz.
What are you guys talking about? It's
I
Thalia.
could have just said
Thalia?
wizard
Hill.
of Wizards of Thalia, but no, elves of Oz. Sure. Good job, Don.
All right. So, are we going into the Great One yet?
I mean,
Yes.
dude,
Yes,
is
let's
Morin
just-
back, or is he just fucking? Is he?
No,
doomed?
more is fucking
All right, he's
gone.
fucking doomed. All right,
I
let's,
know. We
let's
need to
go.
get him.
He's dead.
I mean, he's
We've-
not dead. Like he's just not here.
I mean, none of us can turn into a fish. We've got a swift that's turned into a shark, and they're fucking. He's gone. We'll never see him again. Just cross Tauros off the list. I mean, let me write that down.
Puppets.
Tauros.
Puppets to be
Yeah,
made.
Puppets to make.
Potential puppets.
My last one.
Okay, you don't have to. It's fine. You can have it.
All right.
Fine.
So Marek just kind of starts walking towards the fucking Great Wood.
right,
Marek, we need to find Morin.
Oh. Okay.
He said he was in the ocean. We sent one of the someone related to you, but he hasn't come back.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really like Morin.
We need Morin to come with us.
Let's go to the Greywood.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we finding Morin?
I mean, we've I think kind of exhausted all of our options at this point.
I love you guys.
You know what? Where's Morin's hut located?
Morin's hut?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morin's hut is on like the western edge of town.
I'm gonna
Let's
go to
his
that.
hut.
Look for
I
his cell
follow.
phone number. His
I'm gonna
hut.
go to Morin's little
He would
place.
have that in the
Okay,
ocean.
so yeah, you go to Morin's hut and you just see kind of like an elderly woman is just like sitting in like a little rocking chair.
Don't scare her.
Hello.
Oh, are you a lizard boy?
No.
A lizard man?
Don't tell her
No.
that he's lost.
What shape-shifting skill is that?
Unwanted. Have
Unwanted?
Have you seen Morin?
Oh, my husband, no.
Oh Jesus. I mean, oh, name a god.
Fall. Oh, fall.
Grumners looks up. Fall? The island.
He went for a swim earlier. He hasn't been back.
Oh, he loves swimming.
Like, how much?
Like, it's his favorite thing to do.
So, like,
He's great at it.
Typically, how long would he go for a swim?
Oh, it depends on what he's going for.
To clean shit.
Oh, that can take days with Morin's shits.
He did,
Oh, yes.
he did swim within 30 minutes of eating breakfast, so I don't know if that has
Oh,
caused
no.
any
Morin
effect.
is terrible with his cramps.
Well,
Oh,
he knows we are
Morin.
leaving soon, and he's not back.
Oh. He might have encountered another mermaid.
What?
Is that a thing that happened?
Oh, yes. Morin loves the mer people.
What?
Oh. Oh, good.
Olive, do you know anything about mermaids?
What do you look like?
I don't know. Devil bitch. You tell me.
Oh, yes.
With all your Zedillion knowledge, I thought you'd know. Great kingdom
Morin
and all.
really loves the mer people. He spends a lot of his time in the waters.
But he had to roll to turn into a fish.
Oh, no. I mean, he rolled to select what fish he would be.
Just actually talking about rolling.
He rolls on the ground and then sees what he feels like that day.
Okay. I guess he'll be in there for a while. If he comes back, just let him know we came into the Great Wood and that he should stay here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, young lady.
Very
you're
young
such a
lady.
sweet man. She just kind of like immediately nods off to sleep, just like drooling all over her apron and smock.
Olive just peeks back in. Your name is dumb.
Actually, just dies.
Didn't even know her name, but knows it's dumb.
Just goes around killing old women.
Oh my God.
Bitches.
Right.
To the Great Wood?
Yep,
Sure,
I guess
John.
So. I guess so. You're pressuring us.
So we've got
I mean,
Jacob
it's been
with
an hour
us
and 20 minutes. We haven't left town. We're definitely going to accomplish anything today. Oh,
Listen, you know what happens when you put us in a town.
I mean, yeah, you guys just run around and fuck shit up.
We've already killed 3. We've killed
You guys haven't left and you killed 3 people.
4. If the
4.
Swift doesn't come back.
Okay.
God.
Oh, God.
That's not fair. We didn't kill them.
God.
They're just stupid and incompetent.
Yeah. But you know that by now.
He's made it 180 years. How is he stupid and incompetent? It doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't leave the town ever. He just fucks mermaids. And
Well, yeah, so if
Whatever.
why would he swim out any further than the mermaid fucking goes?
Why would he swim out any further than the mermaid fucking?
it's not like a designated zone. There's not like buoys.
Beep. Beep. Morin pulling in.
Mermaid fucking only in this area.
All right,
It's not like science. Mermaid fuck cove.
Ooh. Sounds like a nice town.
Or merfuck cove. I guess that'll work too.
All right. So the 4 of us, Marek, Noro, and Ilan Ellis.
and Jacob.
And Jacob.
And Jacob.
And Jacob.
I go to Jacob. Jacob, I don't think it's ever crossed my mind. What's your last name?
Oh. I've never told you it before?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So?
Oh.
It's-
Tomo.
Tomo.
What?
Tomo.
Tobo.
Tobo.
Tomo.
Tomo.
Tobo.
Tio?
I like Tobo more.
Tio more than what?
Tobo.
What was your your last name from birth?
Oh, I didn't know. I was an orphan. Didn't I tell you?
Dude.
Is it Swift? Maybe it's Swift.
Wait.
I grew up in Northmore in like a little clinic.
Oh, God.
It was not a very nice
Who were your
orphanage,
parents?
though.
Did anyone adopt you?
No, I was never adopted. I worked as a little doctor in the clinic. Somehow I had just this like great ability to heal and help people.
Yeah. How'd you learn that?
Oh, I was just born with it.
Okay.
He was born this way.
I was about to sing it.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't like me just because of the way I looked as a little boy.
That's terrible.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What color is
distinctive
Jacob's
features?
What color are Jacob's eyes?
Yeah.
Jacob's has like a nice, like pretty blue eyes.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start taking notes more specifically.
Your eyes are so pretty, Jacob.
Oh, yeah, so are yours.
It's like the sea.
Yeah.
What was Taurus's eye color?
Toro?
Yeah.
Or Taurus's.
Yeah, Taurus's.
The Swifts all have like green or brown eyes, so Taurus's would be green.
Not a Swift. Mark it down. Take notes. I'm writing it down too. Not a Swift.
It was in the orphanage that they.
Did you have any friends that were also clinics as well?
No, I was the only one who I could just touch people and they would feel better.
I mean, I could do that too, honey, but I choose not to.
I charge extra for that.
It wasn't until later that I found out that, I can really make potions and help people.
How did you find out exactly how you can help people with potions and why
He
you
was
scream behind
experimenting.
closed doors?
Oh. Oh, it's what I make with my body.
From where?
Experimented at a young age.
Oh, my mouth.
Your mouth?
What?
Yeah.
You puke it out?
It's not puke.
What is it?
I don't know. I've never. No
color
one's.
is it?
No one's ever known. It's white.
I mean, we knew that already.
Is
it
it
white?
Is it
Hell yeah, we knew
warm
it.
and gooey?
Yeah.
Oh, and it comes out of your mouth.
Is it like from your tongue or?
No.
Just the whole.
Really thought you were gonna go with that perverted direction, like you were implying.
No. No.
Do you? No, I'm not gonna say that.
Do you? Does this,
Do you
spit?
come regularly?
Do
You mean in terms of frequency or consistency?
Do you spit
Because
it
yes
out?
to both.
Do you spit it out? How does?
Yeah. That's why I can only do so much in a day.
Literally, just it comes out of his mouth instead of
Why do you
his penis.
scream?
What color are your eyes?
Because it's how I make it.
Is it from your lungs?
I don't know where. It's something
It's
inside
lung
me.
juice. Maybe it's lung juice.
You shouldn't have juice
What are
in your lungs.
you know his color's eyes? Because he doesn't remember.
Yours were, I thought, also blue. Yeah.
I mean, check the artwork. Just click that and
We have it
We'll
open.
look.
Yep, blue. I was right.
Okay.
All right.
Was that quick? Or did you already have
Yeah,
I already had
okay.
Bran up.
God damn. It's Fiji water. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was, they said I looked weird as a kid, though.
What do you mean?
What was
Why?
weird? What did they make fun of?
I had horns
Where?
on my head.
On my ass.
I gotta go. On my ass.
You had two, like,
You know,
like this?
ass horns. Yeah, they came out.
Did they look like this? And I pointed Olives.
No.
Olive has horns?
Yes, but they're shaved.
Yeah.
They're still poking out a
Yeah,
little bit.
they're very light underneath her hair.
Are they in her picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're under the hat, I believe.
Yeah. It's
Oh no, yeah, you can see them slightly in front of the picture.
It's,
Yeah.
it's subtle.
But yeah, they're short. His were like large.
What
Like a
color
ram.
What color were those horns, bud?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
That noise.
On my ass.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, I like how your ears pierced too. This sassy bitch.
Yeah, they shaved them off. They cut them off when
Are
I
they
was a
still
little
there?
boy.
And I'm starting to feel on his head.
So yeah, I mean, you can like pat his head, and yeah, you feel like two little nubs.
Why didn't they grow back? Olive, don't
I-
they grow back?
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
do.
They grow back?
Mine do.
I don't know.
He's not a tiefling.
This is nice.
All right, we're gonna do something. You're not gonna. These people are probably gonna like.
Well, wait.
Turn around.
Oh.
And I want to see your back.
My ass?
Your back.
My
Your
ass
ass?
horns?
Your back.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm just gonna like pull the shirt off of his back. Do I see anything?
On his
Excuse me,
back?
On his
Olive.
back. I can swing any way I want, girl.
Yeah, on his back, you can see that there are just there's like a large circular etchings of runes on his back.
Oh,
Do these
God.
runes look familiar?
Roll.
Can I see the runes?
What kind of roll?
I roll a 10 base.
What kind of roll?
Arcana.
Arcana, so 11.
Or sorry, no, this is history.
Oh well, I'm not gonna know shit.
I don't see anything.
History. 11 still.
Anybody else better?
But I read that book.
So, Bran, you can recognize that these aren't elvish, but they appear similar.
Similar.
Yep.
Half elfish.
No.
They aren't elvish runes?
They're similar to elvish runes.
Think of your racial stuff. No, not Nina. Think of your racial stuff. There is a specific thing that you have.
What do you have?
What is Ander?
The thieves' camp.
No, not
that's-
that.
that's-
Not your
that's
racial.
Racial.
Yeah. You can look at your sheet.
I can I? Woo!
I'm gonna do something again.
Show me your ass, Jacob.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I see?
You see his ass.
Nothing else. Nothing.
No,
no
you can see
tail
that the
where we
room's
could've
like stretched down his spine, but no, he does not have a tail.
been- Okay.
Were those tattooed
He's got
on
like
you?
a little broken, kind of like extending out piece From his spine, though, that
So
looks
it
like it
could've
might
been.
have been a tail.
Did you used to have a tail?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He doesn't turn to a monkey. In
I always
the full
have like
moon,
a
does he?
weird. I do have like a weird thing on my back though that hurts sometimes. Kind of aches. My ass horn.
I wish we did this earlier.
I know, right?
We've known this guy since the beginning.
It's only been 16 episodes. We've just asked what he looks like.
You have a resistance to something, because of something. Because of what?
It'll say it under. It should say it under racial traits. I have it written.
Oh, okay. So yes, it should have said it on your page. Fey ancestry.
Fey ancestry?
Yep. Fey.
So that's why it would look similar. Okay.
That's why these runes look similar. Ancient Fey magical runes on the back and ass of poor Jacob.
Those look weird, Jacob.
Yeah, they've always been in my skin. I can't get them off.
Have you tried showering?
No. I'm taking a lot of baths, though.
I've never showered before.
All right, well, that's interesting. I don't really know where to go with that because I can't read it, so... All right. You, might be something else, bud.
Yeah, that's what I always kind of assumed. This might be new to you guys, but I've been living for a long time and had this.
How long have you been living, and why does the dust not affect your appearance?
Jacob's in, like, his 30s. Like, late 30s, early 40s. He looks pretty young, though.
We're so bad at this.
Does he look like he has any grays?
Gray hair? No.
Oh, boy. He's immortal.
No. Maybe.
He literally oozes healing.
I mean, hey, I think, to be honest, the most important thing we've gotten out of this is that it's not, you know...
Demonic.
No. His goo is not sexual in nature.
I mean,
Sure.
it could
So
be
that's-
sexual in that type of
Sure,
form,
it might be, but to be honest,
It's
that's
still cum,
fine.
guys.
If
At least
I don't know that,
That's a rough
then
popular
that's-
version.
yeah, that's fine. That's
not
better.
jizz.
Yeah, that is so much
Everyone
better.
celebrate! We haven't been drinking Jacob's
Just start
jizz
guzzling
this whole
potions.
time.
But it's
It's
like
just
a
no, it
snore.
is.
It's like a-
Ah!
It's like
We should probably go in the
regurgitated
fucking
jizz.
woods.
Yeah, let's do this.
Fucking, let's go.
I love that.
Okay, so have we reached the edge of the Great Wood yet?
Yeah, I mean, Marek is just kind of like carefully observing the runes on Jacob's back.
Marek, do you notice anything about these?
I've seen runes similar to these before in the woods.
Was it in the actual...
It's fucking like monsters upstairs.
Was it in the place we were just at in the woods?
No, deeper, further, in the northwest areas of the Great Wood.
Well, we can, where's the capital?
In the northeast portion.
Well, that's where we're going.
Yeah, I wouldn't go towards the northwest.
Why?
I don't go there.
Okay, why?
It's controlled by ancient fey creatures that I don't dare disturb or disrupt.
What's wrong? They scare you?
They do. They're fucking terrifying, Brian.
Okay, what do they look like?
There are all kinds of different creatures. There's
Explain one.
there's giants, there's ogres, there's fairies,
Are there
there's
swamps?
Fairies.
I mean, I would expect fairies, ogres,
Lions
though.
and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Not bears! I sprint.
Back on the ship. Back on the ship.
I sprint to the Great Wood. Grimdark said bears!
we gotta go.
No, really, I sprint into the Great Wood.
Okay. I could give you the map of the Great Wood I made.
That'd be really helpful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh, baby.
baby. I like it.
I shit on it.
Looks like a vagina.
Do you want to do the?
Angled.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold it up.
It's definitely a vagina.
That's my
Literally,
vagina
when
map.
he gave that to me, I was like, this is a
All right,
vagina.
you can switch it back now. Because I don't want to show too much of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking sweet.
Oh, I've done this.
Oh yeah, you've seen it.
Yes, she assisted me in making this.
There you go. I technically am not there. I'll look at it later.
I mean, IRL though.
I mean, sure.
You're here currently.
Sure.
So where are we?
You are in the southwest. You are just entering into the Great Wood, yes.
You'd like steal that from a tree in your yard, or?
No.
I know, I'm kidding.
Marek, chop down tree.
This is cool. Some map. Really, really explains a lot.
Yes. Don't go left or right.
Then what the fuck are we
Go
supposed
vagina.
What kind of map is that then?
Oh, those are bad places. That's why we don't go that way.
Crypt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Is that where we were? No, I'm not there.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
This is cool. I just want to hold on to it.
That's the tomb of the first king.
we were there?
Yes.
That's where we found you.
Yes, because further north is my home.
Grimdar's
I love all the times you just like don't fucking say anything. It's literally how the goddamn podcast stream started. Just saying a thing to you and you're just going,
It's perfect. it's just Grimdar.
but
Sometimes he just smiles and nods.
we can
Oh, boys.
we can pass through my home.
Do you need to pick up anything?
Oh yes, should get my belongings.
Jacob,
Oh yes.
how long were you in the town? Were you when you got to Fall? Was Lillian already there?
Lillian? Yeah.
Did you guys get along?
Uh-huh. She really liked me.
Like really, really liked you?
Yeah, like she'd like, you know, give me food,
Oh, okay.
and it
I mean,
would
that's a
make me
normal thing.
feel better, and I'd get like real excited.
What did this food look like?
You know, like general stews or
It was
like
dust.
porridges and stuff.
Dust. Just dust.
dust.
Dust. Come.
What a diet!
Nina, Jesus.
I mean, maybe that's why it comes out of his mouth. He's just throwing up all the cum stew that he's
My
eating.
God!
Jesus. Holy. So I'm at the crypt at this point, right?
I mean, you're by Jonathan's abandoned shack.
Do I notice anything as I sprint past it?
No, it's an abandoned shack.
Okay, to the crypt I go.
Okay.
Woo!
Well, that boy's fast.
He's very fast.
He should have been a swift.
I get it.
That would've
He's
been good.
Swift.
Be an appropriate name.
It would have.
Bran! He's gone.
Do I
He's
hear
like so far away.
No, you don't hear them.
Okay.
We can't even like see you at this point. You're just...
Yeah, you guys are now around Jonathan's shack.
Okay.
Marek just kind of looked at it.
Question again for Jacob.
Oh, yes.
Where you were in Northmore, right? In an orphanage?
Yeah.
Forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I was in an orphanage.
Yeah,
Don't rub it in.
I was leading up
God.
to something,
I'm
and then
just
it's like,
scribbling notes while we're walking. Then looks
Was
up.
it an
and another
orphanage?
question.
yeah.
So you're an orphan, you little shit. No one loved you, huh?
Big mood.
Notes. Notes.
Just like a 1940s journalist, like nobody loved you, eh?
Where were you in the night of the 13th?
I just hear John Mulaney at this point.
All right, so yeah, you guys pass by Jonathan's house now. Marek just kind of looks at it really sadly.
Yeah, go, it's okay, buddy, and we just keep walking.
All right, sure.
Is there anything you need
That's
to
fine.
get? Is there anything you need to get from the house? There was a crib in there.
I don't
Do
need
you
a
need
crib
the
anymore,
crib?
Grimdar. Do you need the crib?
No,
You
I
sure?
just
Need it for
noticed it at
Dorg.
the time.
Or Tarhan. I was a Trogdor.
Frog dork.
Go to sleep. Good night. Sleep.
Good night.
Tarhan.
Good night, Moon.
No, I don't need to go back into that house anymore.
Like ever?
Why? Well, I think I already know why. He said it last session.
Well, Jonathan's not there anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there nothing you want from the house? There's
Oh
nothing
no,
there
the
that you
house has
need?
been ransacked.
By who?
Grendel.
Who's Grundle?
Grendel.
Grundle? That's what I said.
I definitely also heard Grendel.
I definitely fucking heard Grendel.
Yeah, I thought you said Grundle.
No, I said Grendel.
Grendel. That's why he's laughing.
What the fuck's Grendel?
I know that name too. I don't.
It's your taint. I did not name the enemy werewolf Taint.
Enemy? Excuse me?
Oh my god.
Olive loves making friends.
You know, the enemy werewolf Taint.
Stop, I'm gonna cry.
I named him that because he's an asshole. Well, he's on his way to being one.
Sorry, who's Grendel?
Grendel, the other werewolf man I told you about last time.
You did?
Yeah, yes.
Did you tell me specifically?
I told everyone.
I mean,
Are you sure I was there?
It doesn't matter if Nina was there or not.
Yes.
Is there anything in this room at all that may seem important to Olive? Like, there's anything like clues of how this place was ransacked?
Oh, yeah, no, this was ravaged by werewolves. That was
Just
why everything
hallmarks
was
and shit.
broken. That was why the roof was smacked out of. It almost looks as though someone fought someone in here.
Any dropped trinkets I'm looking for? Anything that someone could have dropped?
So, yeah, I mean, roll for investigation, and I'll see what I permit you to find.
20 with bonus.
20 with bonus? Okay. So, yeah, you can actually kind of like in one of the dank corners underneath where that broken potbelly stove was, underneath the grate, you can actually see that there's a little pendant.
Pendant? Okay. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
What is the pet? Is it? What color is the pendant? Does it have a gem on it as well?
Yeah, the pendant is like a dark kind of crimson-y red,
Okay.
but it's, you know, covered in dust. Actual dust, not, you know,
Okay, yeah.
not drug
Can I do a
dust.
quick arcane
Let me
check
just
on it?
pick this up.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Also, the corner is 10%
I-
dank,
I-
just for
It's
information
It's-
purposes.
6.
6.
So, I mean, yeah, you can tell that there's not, like, a power to the pendant itself, but you can tell that, you know, whoever wore this cared very deeply about it.
Okay. As we're traveling through, I'm going to keep investigating and see if I see any scriptures and clean it off and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, as you're cleaning off the back, you can see that there's a little inscription.
What does the inscription say?
Oh, the inscription says, "To my love,
Okay.
Oh, is that me?
Rhodea."
Rodea. Is it
Rodea.
Rodea?
Yes.
Okay.
Merrick just kind of sees that. Oh,
Is this someone you knew?
my son's wife, Jonathan's mother.
Oh, that's right. You're the grandfather.
So many of you. It's so...
Oh,
Was her husband Rodeo?
no. My son's name was Strix.
Whoa.
Strix.
Oh,
I feel like you have to, every time you say it,
I love that
to
name.
just add.
Strix?
2 X's?
Oh, I know a Strix.
Yeah.
2 X's?
Yes.
All right, great.
Okay.
Yes.
this-
Yes.
I don't know if you were saying
Grimdar
yes to
the note
all of
taker.
me.
Now, is this something you would like to hold on to?
No. Rhodea was a beautiful woman, and I feel you deserve it.
Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna try to rummage through a piece of string and try to wear it myself.
Okay. So yeah, you can absolutely find like a little...
Okay, I'm gonna wear it.
There you go. So you're now wearing Rhodea's pendant.
Okay, cool. I feel like this is gonna fuck me later, but it's
Yeah! I can't wait till Jonathan sees you later.
All right, cool.
What's that?
If I
Mommy!
I mean, we may never see him again, so it might not be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Yikes.
you actually now come to a small kind of like little, not like a teepee, it just literally looks as though there are just twigs up and there's like a big bear hide over it.
Wow,
But it's
past
just-
the crypt?
Oh yeah, you passed the crypt.
No, I ran towards the crypt.
Oh, you're going into the crypt? I thought
I
you
know,
said you wanted to go,
I said towards the crypt.
oh, so no, you passed the crypt.
I notice anything while I passed it?
As you
Like,
run by it? No,
No zombies, nothing like
no.
that? Okay.
You just ran through undisturbed. I mean, the severed bits of the zombies are still definitely, you know, tattered around the ground.
Okay. All
But
right.
yeah, you run past the crypt through that next clearing, and you arrive at the aforementioned, like, little hut-looking thing.
Okay. Gonna go inside.
Okay, so yeah, you just kind of, like, get down on all fours and crawl inside.
Yep.
You can see that there's just, like, the makings of a little bedroll here. It's mostly, like, leaves, and you can see that this is Marek's little area that he sleeps in. He doesn't really have any belongings in here. All he has are like a small backpack underneath like a little kind of like skull of a wolf.
Gonna go through that backpack.
You're gonna go through the backpack?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of like pull open the little drawstring bag, and inside you can see that there's just like another change of clothes where it's more like leather gloves, and he's got more like a leather set of armor for himself to wear.
Okay. That's it? That's all I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's all that he genuinely owns. He doesn't really own much.
Alright, I'm gonna put it back and lay down this little bed area.
Okay.
Since I ran.
So what
Okay.
was Jonathan's house in the middle of these woods, but everyone else's didn't have, like... everyone else's... Did we ever find any else's house? Like, did they just live in that town?
Mm-hmm.
So why
They
was
all just live in
Jonathan...
the
He was a
house.
werewolf.
Don't you remember what Lillian told us?
Nah, I didn't.
They were exiled because they're lycanthropes.
But they were exiled right next to them?
As long as
That
they're out
wasn't a
of the
great
town.
plan.
As long as they're
Well,
out
no,
of the town.
it's okay. So the thing is that, so in terms of just like the general ease description, is that his parents were out into the Great Wood. Okay, they were out searching for wood and stuff to be able to build essentially a larger home because the mom was pregnant.
Okay.
That was when they succumbed to the illness, the Scourge of the King. That was when Marek found them
Right, okay.
dying, bit them both, hence why Jonathan is essentially born with such incredible power because he has the lycanthropy, and he also survived the Scourge of the King in utero.
Shit.
Yes. Yeah, all of these things like have literary reason for why I structure them this way. But yes, Jonathan was like, Marek wanted them to go back to Endon, but they knew that if they went back, they were a danger to the other people. So yes, as I've said before, Lillian saying that they were exiled was a lie.
Sure.
They elected this. That's why when you guys went in, they said like, oh, we haven't seen Marek in years.
Oh, okay.
He just
Sure,
went
he
into the
did it
fucking
himself,
woods and
yeah.
never came back.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
he
right,
became a hermit. So the
protects the... Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
The reading rainbow, the more you know.
Doom, doom, doom.
But
Isn't that for a news channel?
Probably. I mean, it's fine.
your co-host, Dor.
Hey, Grimdar!
The Grim News. Oh, that sounds bad.
All that is grim in the world.
Okay, so you all walk past the crypt, and you all now also arrive, and Marek just kind of points out his little TP-style hut.
Is that your home?
Yes, that's usually where I sleep, yes. It's not much. I don't really have space to have visitors.
I like it.
Well, thank you. I don't really get visitors because, you know, I'm alone out here in the Great Wood.
But now you're not. We're here.
Yes, friends. And he just hugs you again really tightly.
Can I hear this?
Yes.
I pop out. Visitor!
Oh! Oh, you're in my house.
Brand, you work here?
Work here?
What?
What are you talking about, Grimdar?
At his house?
Yeah, I've been working here for years, Grimdar.
I didn't know.
What?
How's business? It's fucking great, Grimdar.
Just kind of like.
I was just like, sorry for intruding.
Slowly.
Are you looking into the hut?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you absolutely notice, you know, that aforementioned large wolf skull that Bran glossed over.
Yep.
Oh, I'll point that shit out again.
Yep. Glossed over it. Just wanted to know it was in his pack.
I'm gonna go up to that.
Okay, so yeah, it's, you know,
That's fucking huge.
this fucking
Oh,
big.
what? You didn't. Okay, come on. You didn't give me. You didn't go like, hey, it's just fucking big.
So yeah, no, you walk up to it and you're just kind of like, holy fuck.
I'm intrigued. I'm like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grimdar's staring at it.
Can I see how heavy it is?
That's a bigger
Marek,
door.
there aren't any more of those, right?
Those? And
Yeah.
he just points at the wolf head.
Yeah.
No,
Is this like what Grendel is?
no.
What
This was something worse.
What was it?
Well, that's good. That's a relief.
I
Don't want to put it on my head.
That's
I
what I
was
was gonna do.
I was bitten by
I'll
this
give it
wolf.
to you.
And you killed it?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Wait, what?
How did
Sorry, I
you?
was too excited to put that on.
How did you
He
kill
was
it?
bitten by it.
How did you kill it?
I cut off its head.
Yeah, but it's really big.
The-
But if that's what bit you, does usually the effect go away and nullify after you kill what's bitten you, or is that just an old folklore I've heard of? And...
I'm not sure whether or not that is the source
Okay.
of it, but that is what bit me.
That's really big. I don't want to run into anything like that.
Fucked it up.
I did. I was stumbling through the western portions of the forest and encountered a cave and trekked down within.
Don't give him this guy's bad side, am
and
I right?
Found this a wolf with a kind of rotting, decrepit-looking fur, and when it attacked me, it lit a flame. And he just kind of like pulls down his shirt, and you can see that his chest has like horrific burn scarring, just like in this general area of his torso.
I'm sorry, what? It lit a flame?
Yes.
That's crazy, and I have the wolf skull on my head. Like my head is inside of the wolf skull.
You moving the tree.
That's nuts.
Like with your... Oh, be careful, boy.
It's a hat.
No, it's a skull.
I just look through the eye holes. You tell me this isn't a hat?
It's a skull. You should be careful in there.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, I've always been afraid to let the skull out into the wild in case anyone found it and tried to do something nefarious with it.
First
So
thing
we should
Brand
smash
the
it?
science guy's gonna do is bring it out into the wild.
No. Let me do an Arcana check on it.
Yeah, go right ahead.
And you
I just open its mouth so
No,
you can,
9.
you can like inspect.
Thanks. I'm just like 9.
Okay,
No.
so as you feel it, you can feel kind of like a power. So since he has the jaws open, you can feel a power emerging from the mouth that isn't Grimdar.
Grimdar, close it and take it off right now. Take it off.
Take it off. What?
There's something's
It's
emitting.
me,
Something's
Olive.
emitting from that.
But Olive, it's just
Put it down.
me.
Grimdar,
Give it to
it'll
me.
make
I
you
take it from. I
powerful.
take it from
Wear
him.
it.
No. I take it from him.
Okay.
I take it from him.
So yeah, this thing's like, oh fuck!
And I'm just like, ugh. And I'm like,
It's-
can we smash this?
No, don't
I've tried.
smash it.
Really?
Yes.
Grimdar, do you have anything that's usable? that you
Nothing
can-
I want to lose. Actually, maybe I do. I might have that dwarven battle or the. Yeah, I have the barbarian battle.
I'm gonna
axe.
Arcana
Just
check
that. I
it.
don't fucking care about that.
Can I
Okay,
Arcana
you want
check
to try
it?
smashing it really
Yeah,
quick?
you can go for an Arcana check.
Before he. Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, I look through my
12.
bag and
12,
somehow
same
pull
thing.
out an entire barbarian battle axe.
Okay, so whoosh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like Mary Poppins' bag, basically.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of like trick it, like make it, just kind of like hide the axe and then just BAM! Like I'm basically trying to.
Are you adding
surprise-
spices?
I'm basically yeah. BAM!
Grimdar, it could be a door that can't be destroyed.
Oh, can I see actually Brick's hammer really quick? I'm not gonna smash it. I'm just-
Okay.
Okay.
So as you swing the axe on it, the axe just shatters in half. So like the blade of the axe, you see it just kind of like sink, like splits through, and as you do that, the skull vibrates.
Okay, Olive is.
And
So
you
you-
hear an
Shit.
So you're down an axe.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something. I have Brick's hammer. I'm gonna like go up to like the edge of the skull. Yeah, the edge of the skull. I'm gonna try like to see if there's any
No,
like
you'll
force
taint
against
Brick!
it.
oh, as you
I
bring it.
I'm just like testing to see if there's like a force.
Okay,
against
so
it.
no, as you bring it, millimeters essentially away, there is no force repelling it.
Can I like?
No. Olive.
Okay.
Put Brick down. Give me Brick.
We're right
I
behind
take
you
you
with
Brick.
that.
I love how much we love Brick.
Holy
He's been
shit.
dead like 9 episodes.
Literal.
back in the bag.
Listen,
We're all
we're
just
not, we're
going
not saying
insane.
you
It's
peeked
that
at
Brick
Brick,
section.
but
I've wrapped him up in like a little blanket. Like he's got
Oh,
like
okay.
basically the thing that how they like wrap babies up. It's the same type of thing.
Swaddle.
it's a swaddle.
Yeah.
You swaddle Brick's hammer.
Yeah. Then it goes back in the bag.
Why don't you talk to that? It talks back.
My this warhammer broke, and it made a leviathan sound.
Yeah. Leviathan.
Did it make a Leviathan
No,
sound?
it's like a growling.
Okay.
What?
Is that common? I just talked to.
No,
I
it's
mean,
werewolf.
I've.
Shut the fuck up.
No, the only thing I ever tried to strike it with was a sword that I had taken off of a beast within the Great Wood.
Did that break too?
Yes, it did.
Have you repaired it?
The sword? No.
So
When it
this-
shattered, I discarded it.
Great. All right. Well, we'll just leave this here, I guess.
I'm just gonna like lean the warhammer and just gonna like lean it in the corner,
Where? In the corner.
like next to the bed.
Oh, okay. So you lean.
Not-
wait.
not-
The warhammer or the it was an axe.
It was a battle axe.
Yeah, you're leaning
Sorry,
the battle
yes,
axe. Okay.
yes.
So I was like, are you just leaving your warhammer? What the fuck is wrong with
Sorry,
you?
the battle axe. The broken
You're
battle
just
axe.
tucking your warhammer Merrick will be back later. Keep his bed warm,
Someone will
Warhammer.
throw it and I'll be like, pull, and I'll like Eldritch Blast. Pull!
So spins around
how
like
much does
Garen
it weigh
throws it
if I
over the
pick it
air.
up?
The head, the skull itself,
Yeah.
like 60 pounds.
Like 60 pounds?
Bow, bow.
Yeah, I said we just leave this here.
Oh yes, that's why I usually keep it here. I have a spell of containment.
Yeah, let's
to
fucking
prevent
leave it
other.
Well, then let's definitely leave it here.
Mister, I wanted to bring it outside.
Yes.
Merrick, you can put this back wherever you want. You know, your place.
And he just kind of like puts it back. Bonk.
So
over in
the spell's
corner.
good right now? We're good?
Oh yes,
Yeah, have you checked?
yes,
Check.
yes. It's great.
All right, let's leave then.
All right, good.
Are you all set to
Yes.
go to the Elven Land? I'm gonna turn to the two elders we brought with us. Hey guys, we need to open this skull.
I was waiting for someone to be like, "Where the fuck are the elders?"
Hey, do you guys know anything about this shit?
The big wolf?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Maybe
very big wolf.
You want to like pop, poke the skull?
Oh yeah, so I'll have them both do Arcana checks.
Good.
All right, so they roll a 20 and a 19, so they're fucking,
Wow.
they're really good at this shit. So both of them, as they approach it, and they just very quickly lay their hands on it and immediately pull back. And the one who rolled a 20 was Ilan Ellis, and he goes, "There's a presence within this that's devilish. It's...
Careful with that language. And I point to Olive.
One more tick to reasons why I have to kill Branch.
I'm gonna freeze.
Whatever, wherever this wolf came from, it wasn't our plane of existence.
Okay.
It was as though this was unleashed from
No,
some
you guys
sort
knew
of...
about planes? Look at these guys.
Southwest, American Airlines. What are we talking about here?
Wait, how many levels we going down?
Perhaps the Underdark.
Motherfucker.
or
And I just
deeper.
I'm just walking away. I'm like, where's the Elven Kingdom? I'm done with the
It's a
Underdark.
hellhound.
Could have been a hellhound.
It could what? I'm like,
Could
as I'm
what?
walking away, what the fuck? I'm not dealing with that shit. Let's go see the elves.
I don't even like bears.
Yeah, fuck, what the no, it's like as big as a bear. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm like screaming now.
So was that bear skin not actually a bear skin?
Oh no, it was.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I thought it was the werewolf.
How big's the bear
whatever,
skin?
giant
Can I
wolf
wear it
skin.
around me?
I mean, it would be like down to the
I was just like, oh my
your
god.
heels, but yeah, you'd feel real nice.
You
Can I like wear it
put
over?
your
It's
feet
got bare
inside
head,
of
so I can
it?
wear it
Yes.
over my. Fuck! I'm taking that. Can I borrow this?
You'll destroy my home.
All right. Well, next bear will be fine. Can you skin it and I can wear it?
I do have other skins I could attempt to cover my home with.
I just really like that.
I mean, are there
Okay.
other skins? No, keep.
Wait,
going.
no, because
What-
that,
what
that
are
might,
the-
yeah, might, yeah, no, forget it, forget it.
And he just pulls the bear skin back.
Literally one
And you
thing.
just hear it.
Stop it, stop, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
It's a live bear. You just tied over. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, there's bears! And I'm sprinting north.
Yeah, I
sprint north.
have to feed the skin once a day.
You know, usually it gets off for a little while and goes and eats something and then comes back.
What do you mean it goes and eats something? And I'm running.
It's a bear.
It's a literal bear?
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm gone.
He's a great friend of mine.
I'm so gone.
It's just a druid. It's another druid.
Hey, Merrick. You getting dressed?
Oh no!
You look sweaty, Merrick.
People.
No, it's a literal bear.
I slipped in there.
What other skins do you have that aren't being used to cover your house by live animals?
I mean, in terms of actual hides.
Yeah. What
Oh,
have you got?
several werewolves that I've slain who belong to Grendel.
Maybe we should take one each if we have enough, so we can infiltrate something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I've got like 7 or 8 of them.
I'll take one.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
have a
like-
large.
Or like covers over you to the point where like the wolf's head is actually down here. You're just like wrapped in it.
You have anything smaller?
Oh, I'm sorry, little dwarf man. And he brings you
He
out
just
like
cuts the legs off.
shink. Yeah, he pulls out his enormous fucking
Yeah.
greatsword and just shink, and then dunks it on you. And you're, "Arrgh."
This is great.
Wait, I want to know if he crit fails.
Oh, sure, why not? What the fuck? He kills Grim.
It's a live bear. It's really mad, and it kills Grimdark.
Just told you!
Bears! I knew the best enemy was bears!
Do you have an extra head?
Where?
Me? Of course.
You have an extra werewolf head.
No.
Just the hood part.
Oh, no. Sadly, no.
You said you had 7 or 8. Could I just have...
4 of you, me, and 2 elders.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Well,
good.
Could you find an extra somewhere else?
We're very needy. He's given us the pleasure of
find an
having
extra what?
this.
Werewolf head.
Oh, well, I'm already gone, so I don't need one.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Thank you. Let's go. Let's get
I
going.
need one for Dork.
Let's put him in your fucking.
Dink, and then he cuts off the head of the one that he would have given to Bran. And he puts it on Dork's hat.
Thank you. I just kind of fit it over his head and like tie it under his neck. It's just like the ears of the werewolf. I tie it under his neck like a fucking winter cap.
Just casually fucking me over.
This is great, Grimdar.
His blood's just.
This is great, Grimdar. I know you look great, Dorg.
You're adorable. Adorable.
Oh no, adorable. That needs to be a shirt now.
Wait, let me live bear at
just Dorg
Merrick's
in a
home.
fucking werewolf hood.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee while you guys figure out what the fuck you want to do with your dork hats and shit.
I mean, I've sprinted pretty far.
I can't wait to see where you are.
Yay!
Adorable.
Oh my god! Literally trying to drag us to the place. Sprinting.
This is quality content here. Everyone loves Dorg.
Content Omega Lol.
Everybody loves Dorg. Got a little hat. I need to get him a winter hat now. Maybe we'll make him a little
No,
hat.
he needs a little pirate hat.
He does need a
He
little
needs a
pirate.
fucking
he does
pirate
I would
hat.
have to get a pirate hat for like a child. Just a party hat, like the string goes under his fucking skull. Oh, thanks, Grimdar. Will this fit actually? No, it's gigantic.
Stop! Stop it! You could put the bandana on him.
I could.
But then Tarhan needs a hat too.
Tarhan-
Every one of your puppets have
God,
a
I need
pirate
so
hat.
many fucking
Tarhan
hats.
never wore a hat.
No, this one does.
I need so many hats.
I really would appreciate it if you guys would catch up with me.
I'm never going to.
Like, seriously, one of you please dash. One of you please dash.
Why are you staring at me?
Because you can dash further.
Mine's good, right?
Yeah, yours is better. Please dash. Please catch me. Please catch me.
We decided that all of his puppets will have hats.
Well, it's not even on.
I mean, yeah, it's not.
Great.
You might want to still, just in case.
I start dashing.
I guess we're taking a
and-
break.
And I like just catch up to him and actually catch him with a rope.
What?
A rope?
You said to catch you.
Oh
I
my
caught you.
goddamn! A rope?
It's like around your wrist, and I tied it around mine. It's like, hi, buddy, what's up?
What? You're just casually gonna land that?
Yeah.
No, you have to roll for dexterity saving throw.
Holy shit!
Bullshit.
Shooting with us.
Nat fucking 20, bitch!
You really nat 20? You really nat 20? All right.
Love how we're gonna use that on the old lasso Bran.
Lasso and Bran. All right.
Okay.
So
So yeah,
guess it happens how she
you-
So
said.
you
it's
guys
your,
are all
your
dashing.
right wrist, my left wrist.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just kind of whoop.
Well, yeah. So you stop in your tracks. As you do though,
Hi.
since you were running north, you've been following this passageway, and you come to like this large clearing, in which you can see ahead of you, kind of like a significant amount of rubble, as though some building has been destroyed here, and you can see a large tower.
Oh,
Oh, wow, look at that big tower, Bran!
that doesn't look too good. There's rubble everywhere.
Mhm.
So
I just started
dash.
dragging him towards it.
dash. You don't need to drag me towards it. I'll walk towards it.
I still drag
Dragon.
Don't dash faster.
Okay, so are the two of you approaching?
Yes.
Okay. So the two of you are walking up. Olive and Grimdar are walking with Marek and the two elders. So
Where
forward.
are we?
Okay. So yeah, you can slide it.
Where are we?
You can move it a little more forward. Just because that front line is like, yeah, that's good. Because the front line is the edge of the
Are
camera.
we on that side?
No, you guys are walking in at the corner by you. Up. Yes.
You're behind me. Why is yours so heavy?
Because it's a metal figure.
Jesus.
So, yes, the two of you enter into this area, and like I said, you see this enormous tower in front of you. Okay, so this is like a decrepit, kind of beat-up looking stone structure. Yes.
Can I do a perception check on whatever the fuck you put on the tower?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to obviously look at it.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys can approach. Roll for perceptions. The Grimdar, Olive, Marek, and the two elders are also kind of like about 60 feet away, so you can see through the trees this stone structure in the distance. What did you roll?
10.
10?
19.
19? Okay. So as you walk a little bit more towards that marking on the front of it, you can see that it is some kind of like gold engraving in a small circular notion. There are etchings around the side of it that look like runes, and in the center there is a small opening that stretches inward towards the stone.
Can I peek inside it?
Into the opening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the stone wall through the opening.
Oh. I poke it.
You're going to reach your hand through.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so as you reach your
The hand that's attached to Bran.
Why?
So my left hand.
As you reach your hand in, you feel it, the stone clasp around your wrist.
Bran, open!
Why are you reaching into strange towers? What are you doing? I'm gonna pull on the rope.
Okay, make a
just
strength
gonna,
saving throw.
Oh, all right. 18.
18?
Whoop,
So
whoop.
yeah, he's pulling on you, and it fucking hurts because your hand is trapped within this mechanism.
Stop, it hurts.
Well, then what are we gonna do?
What a reaction.
Stop!
Jesus, Nina. What? So it's like, so she stuck her hand into like what is it again?
Into the hole.
Into that?
Yes.
Okay. So I've
So
seen
it's like
Indiana
a gold.
Jones before.
It's like a gold plate.
I swear to God, if you cut off my fucking hand, I'm gonna murder you.
Your hand's probably coming off.
No.
He did this with me. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I think.
Stop.
What? Oh, what are you talking about? I'm still pulling on.
Magic trick.
So Grimdar, Olive, the elders, and Marek all arrive now.
As I'm pulling on me.
The fuck is this shit? What did you
Help,
do?
Olive, she's gonna kill.
She
he's
stuck
gonna
her
kill
hand
me.
in the thing. Look
Why
at
would
it.
you do that?
Why'd you stick your hand into
That's
the
my
hole?
job.
It was,
Oh,
it was a hole. It looked fun, so I stuck my hand.
I mean,
in
yeah,
cousins. That's fine.
it. It wasn't her hole. Jeez.
I'm gonna. Jesus. I'm gonna run over.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. What is the?
I'm gonna help.
What
so.
whole button thing made of? What is
It's
that?
like gold plating.
Okay.
It looks like it's made out of gold.
Can I like inspect it to see if I can figure out the mechanism? As a
Yeah.
dwarven.
You have
Instructor
advantage on
man.
stone
Fail.
cutting, so you
definitely
have
not
advantage.
dwarven.
Good, because that was a 2.
Oh my god.
18.
18.
And is that plus anything or no?
Yes, your wisdom and
Okay.
your proficiency.
So it's a 20 then. With
20 with bonus. Okay, so yeah, you as you approach this, you can feel that exterior kind of gold-looking portion of it is just kind of like a metal plate, and you can actually pull that off. And behind it, there's a large circle, and on top of, or on that actual stone etched into it, you can see that there are dwarven runes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to inspect them.
You
read
may
them.
indeed.
What is that? That would be perception.
No, investigation.
That's worse. 6.
You fuck.
Why? You can read Dwarven, right?
I mean, yeah, you can read Dwarven, so like you approach it and you can see.
It has really bad legible.
So
fucking writing.
I can't read
in
it.
the runes written in Dwarven, you can see that it says, "Forever Door."
Well, you're fucked.
Forever Dorg?
Door. Forever Door.
Grimdar, what's it say? I'm still like
It
kind of like
says
tugging a little bit.
forever door.
Forever door.
Yeah, I should write this
That
down.
doesn't make any
In
sense.
my tone.
What else does it say? Can you read anything else?
It doesn't say anything
With your
else.
good peepers?
It doesn't say anything else.
That's
It's
all
like
it
I
says?
think it's a dwarven finger trap.
Okay, so how do I finger? I mean, her whole hand is
Okay,
stuck.
so-
Dwarven hand trap.
Can I go around and see if there's anything, like, small inscriptions around the building?
So around this edge is forestation. So
Okay,
like it's
so I can-
very dense. You could try to traverse through it.
I'm gonna just see what that is actually.
So that is a large banner that has obviously fallen down because that rubble, it looks as though, and that small section is actually the gate that had been opened. This was a fortress. This is the last standing tower of the fortress at Greybreach. Oh, it's almost like it's
We
in the title.
finally made it.
Fucking 2 hours.
Oh boy. I mean, I could try help pulling again, but she's.
I'm kind of stuck.
All right, I guess I'll help him out with my 0 strength.
Can you?
I'm gonna
can
see
somebody,
if I can disable.
I'm gonna
the
cut
mechanism.
this.
No.
No.
The rope, yeah.
No,
cut it
then
off my
she'll get-
wrist. It's
She'll
around
make
my
you pull
wrist.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Actually, no. Keep it on.
No.
No. I like
Olive
it
likes
forever.
it.
Oh my god.
All right, so I definitely cut it off.
Okay. So yeah, you cut it off. You're still fine. What did you say?
I'm
you
gonna see
wanted
if I can like figure out how this mechanism works. 'Cause I'm assuming it's all stone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can try to figure out the mechanism and disable it.
Okay. So
Nina,
yeah.
stay there.
Roll
Don't
for stone cutting
hurt
again.
yourself.
Don't tell me
You
what
have
to do.
advantage.
Okay, well, don't hurt yourself.
Nina, be careful.
No thanks, Olive.
Don't listen to him.
10, and it's plus my proficiency.
Yeah.
So 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of like reaching around the exterior of the circle. Okay. Nina's hand is still trapped within. As you're reaching around the edges of the circle, you can feel that there are 3 kind of like latches
Okay.
in the stone. So one on the side of the right, one on the left side, and then one on the bottom side.
Good, right?
There's notches or latches, you said.
They're kind of like latches, so like when you press in them, it's almost like there's holes
That's
in
my
the
favorite.
stone that you can
Okay, to be able
pull
to
what
pull the-
feels
okay, sure,
like
sure,
stone.
Sure. Got it. So like a door handle, basically.
Correct.
Like a car door handle.
Correct.
Can't,
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Well,
so I'm going to also approach the banner. That's why
You're gonna approach the
because
banner?
I saw something
Okay.
got Olive's attention. So.
Okay. So yeah, you approach the banner, and the flower on the banner looks very familiar in terms of it's the flower of the Rorona family for what you have found in the tomb of the first king. Wait. Wait.
Where's where's the opening? Right here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like peek
So
in.
it's a significant portion of rubble. Like you could walk through this area.
Okay, but like so here is this where the gate was?
Yes.
So what do I see beyond?
You see a pathway extending out into the forest again.
Okay.
Was that dwarvish that you were reading?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And we're near the great. We're in the Great Wood of
Mm-hmm.
druids that are elves.
Yep.
The
But
flower.
they came out of holes. I think I'm on the same lines
The
as you.
flower, though, is from an elven king, right?
Yep.
And the flower is this of a dwarven fortress.
They might have taken over the Dwarven Fortress.
But-
I doubt it. I just kind of giggle. It's not a dwarven fortress.
Well, I mean, on this
Dwarves are slaves.
circle, there's 3 latches. There's 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom.
Seems like we're having a puzzle here, aren't we?
It seems like it.
Maybe dwarfs should figure this out since it's dwarven technology.
Maybe this dwarf should get my hand out of this thing.
Well, Nina, maybe you should have just been like, "Oh, what's this?" Let me punch it. You can't solve everything by punching it, Nina.
I mean,
Okay, so Nina, you still feel like your fingers are touching stone. So like your fingertips are definitely touching a stone wall within.
okay. Can I pet it?
Yes.
Is there
it's a
anything-
stone wall?
Nice
Yes.
stone. No, let go of me.
Can you use some sort of force, like some sort of cantrip you have to push yourself out?
I don't know any magic.
See if there's anything on the wall that you can push or pull, like these latches on this other side. See if there's you can feel anything.
Boop boop boop.
But you,
Just
So you tickle the wall.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just
so,
tease it.
yeah, no, it's a fucking wall. It's a motherfucking wall.
I mean, my guess would be that we have to pull all of these latches at the same time, which would mean that it can't be done by one person.
What you mean?
how
There's
many
3 of
latches
you.
are there?
There's 3.
Okay. Well,
I'll go
there's
off.
3 latches. Where are they located?
Left, right, down.
Yeah, top
where?
left, top right, bottom.
All right, I'll get the bottom. Sorry if we sever your
It's
hand.
not like a lever. It's like a car
Like a
door
latch.
handle.
Oh, like a
Yeah.
latch?
On the
Correct.
actual like.
Oh, okay.
Where I took
Yes.
this circle off, there's just kind of a hole.
He
and then
took
there's-
you took the plate off.
Yeah.
So there was like a golden plate covering it, and beneath it there's a stone mechanism.
I take the golden plate.
Wait. Can I see if there's anything like, as if there would be a
Snap,
gate?
take
Are
it.
there like any holes where a gate would drop
above where.
above the where we're actually like the entrance?
No, for the tower, no. You can actually see that in the
The
rubble
important things.
Better
and the
still fucking
area
help
in
me.
which
That's-
the banner is. You can see the area in which there was an arch shaped and
okay.
cracked down.
Okay.
Mr. DM, sir, what would you call this golden plate that I've acquired?
A golden plate.
Golden plate.
Small golden plate.
Small golden plate. You got it.
Not a dinner plate.
Golden plate. I'll put that in parentheses. Not a dinner plate.
It's a service plate.
Yeah,
Dinner plate.
Good thing checking on that. It's like, yeah, you pull the handles, a gate falls and crushes all of you, and you're all dead.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to be a paladin next.
Actually, before we do this, I'm going to turn to the elders and Merrick.
Yeah.
You guys have any idea what this is?
This is Greybreach.
No, what Nina's got her hand in. This mechanism. Have you seen anything like this before? Do you know anything about how this
Oh
works?
no, this looks like dwarven magic.
It is. I just wasn't
Dwarves
sure
can
if
do
you...
magic?
Oh yes, the
He
gray,
can't.
the
Yeah.
gray, the
Was-
gray dwarves in particular are efficient with magic.
Was this something that the elves have taken from the dwarves?
No, this was an elvish fortress. It's Marek answering.
But it's dwarven stuff.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Did you have dwarves build this for you?
Reverse that.
No.
Dwarves took over.
There's no way.
What do you mean?
There's no way.
We're great.
There's no way.
All right,
Great
all right.
time.
Well, let's figure this out first.
Yes.
Let's
I
help.
think we
Let's help
pull.
Nina.
I think we pull all the latches at the same time.
Okay, so
Because pretty much if you're alone, you're dead. Because there's 3 latches. You can't pull all of them by
This could
yourself.
be
unless you're a
prison.
Not alone.
spider.
What if this releases other things that have also gone in here? Maybe this is a containment cell. Wait a minute.
I mean, as long as I can serve my house.
All right, so what you're saying
What
is
does the rune say?
Forever door.
No! You just got into prison.
Nina, you're fucked.
so I pull
We're gonna
out
have to cut
Frost.
your hand off.
I pull out Frostborn. I'm like, Nina, we might have to do this.
Stop.
We can give you a cool tar
Maybe you
hand,
could
tar
freeze
hand,
the
like
try to
arm.
freeze the mechanism so
All right,
we can
so
get
I'm
her
gonna
hand
place
out.
No,
the
because if
sword.
it breaks, then we're fucked.
I mean,
Do you think
it's
I should try
magic.
and freeze it?
We're
Wait a
opening the
minute.
door.
Wait a minute. Let's.
You don't think I
let's-
should try and freeze
no,
it?
no, no.
No.
Wait,
You'd rather
Arcana
pull the
check
latches.
it. Let me see if
You
there's
arcana
slow
check
your
the,
roll.
the
Arcana
mechanism
check.
itself? Yeah, go right
Yeah.
ahead.
This is a fucking prison.
Maybe I can learn
Oh,
something
God.
about it.
I really want to just use this.
No, I
as a-
didn't.
Maybe I can learn something about
Just with your other
it.
hand.
Nope.
I do not learn anything about it.
Wait, what are you guys doing? History
Arcana.
check?
Yeah, trying to learn
Arcana.
something about it.
Arcana? Oh, I'll do an Arcana check
Yeah, go
first with
right
my
ahead.
left.
Sure.
11.
11. Okay. So you, as a dwarf, you can tell that with this having some kind of magical property to it, you can feel as you actually touch the stone surrounding it.
Okay.
It's not that the stone is hollow, but it
Okay.
feels as though the stone crumbles at your touch.
Crumble it all around my hand. Motherfucking crumble it.
Crumble it all around my hand.
Grimdar,
So-
do you notice anything?
It,
That
yeah, when I
seems too
touch
easy,
it,
dude.
I mean,
When you touch
Yes.
it, what?
it's the stone starts to crumble. I think it's because I'm a dwarf. I can undo the spell.
Let me touch it.
Okay, you touch the stone surrounding the mechanism and nothing happens.
All right, what
Fuck
about-
it up.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it as well.
Nothing happens.
I'm a touch
thing
it
you
as
had a
well.
dwarf.
Nothing happens.
All right, Grimdar, break it.
You have probably a way to spell it.
Yep.
Break
So
it
let's
with
do
your-
this a smart. Let's. What would a dwarf do?
Use your magical sausage hands and
I'm gonna try to like gently kind of go around Nina's hand. Do we have anything that we can like stick in the so it doesn't further close when I get
Nope.
rid of the stone?
Oh.
Nope. Mm-mm.
nice try.
It's not
Wait,
gonna.
Brick,
Good try.
what was Brick
It's my
again? Was he a
hand,
dwarf?
though.
Yeah, well,
What was
yeah,
brick?
it's worth
Was
it.
Brick a dwarf?
No, Brick was a human.
Oh, okay.
Come on, it's brick.
I just picture.
You
Brick
just
as
feel
being-
the hammer vibrating in your backpack.
Don't do this to me. Don't you fucking do this to
Grimdar,
me.
do you hear that? No, I don't hear anything. Do not use that hammer.
Oh!
Brick, are you in there?
Brick
Wait a
will
minute.
get us
What
something
if
a
this?
little extra
Wait,
if you
the
save my
metal.
hand.
The metal on his hammer. Is it something that's? Do we know its history? Like, does it know it's dwarven metal?
Hell yeah, you've never inspected Brick's hammer.
right,
Can you
I'll-
fucking
Grimdar.
inspect
I'll
it?
inspect the hammer.
There you go.
Does he have advantage?
17.
17?
Well, plus 2, so 19.
You can tell that Brick's hammer is forged with obsidian.
Great.
This entire time.
Grimdar has been obsidian the whole time?
It must be from a different dwarven mountain. It's not mine.
Do it.
Is it
Let's
mine?
see.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do it. Use the hammer.
He lived in Northmore. They
I-
trade with dwarves.
Save my
right,
goddamn
I'll
I
hand.
give you so many
I'll-
details.
Yeah, I'll take his hammer
know.
out. Is there like a space that I can like put the hammer in and like turn it like a key?
Wait, you're using the hammer like a key instead of like a hammer?
No, I'm looking to see.
Grimdark, give me the hammer.
No. He can only do it. He can only do it.
Clearly he can't.
Dude,
Brick can.
No, Olive's just
It's
like
not-
hold
it's-
him down. Like
It's not.
do it.
It's not him. It's
You got
Oh.
this.
Brick.
You got this.
It's Brick. Brick.
Olive
You can
has-
feel the hammer
All right,
pulling
and I
itself
kind of
towards
adjust
the
my
thing.
hat
I
a little
swear
bit.
to God, if you crit
And
fail.
I'm gonna just kind of like try to get around Nina's hand with it.
Ding, ding,
Are you
ding.
hitting the mechanism or are you hitting the stone walls?
Maybe you should hit the mechanism.
What is the hammer pulling towards?
Yeah. What is the hammer pulling towards?
The mechanism itself.
Okay, then yeah, the mechanism.
So you ding ding. And as you do that, you hear
What?
Well, I'm gonna look
And
around.
Nina's hand is crushed.
I'm gonna look around.
you bitch!
Do we see anything on the front?
No.
I'm gonna look around the other sides, like this side and the back.
Sure. Yeah, no.
Do we see anything?
No, there's no doors, there's no entrance, there's no nothing.
Brick, are you still there?
Oh!
Brick, remember my deal. You get me out, you get something extra.
Oh!
What?
Oh! Oh!
We'll find a beach for you.
Yeah, we gotta get the beach.
Okay.
It talks. It talks.
It's canon. He's alive. Did he actually speak?
Yes.
Was that?
He's alive.
We've missed you.
Or we just all, or we just all gone
There's been
insane.
so much that's happened.
Use me, baby.
It's like the opposite of Thor. We got a hammer.
All right, I'm gonna break the rest of the mechanism, I guess.
So you dink it again,
Yeah.
and you hear.
Again?
Am I not in
Oh,
pain?
oh, no!
Okay.
I love how no one's like checking the mechanism though as I'm doing these noises.
I checked the mechanism.
Are you feeling around it?
Sure.
So yeah, 2 of the latches have fucking closed.
Okay, that's what I thought was.
Yes.
I just assumed that.
Yes.
Okay.
Dink dink.
Yep.
And you can feel your hand is released. And as you
Hold
do this, a large separation breaks out of the door and crumbles down.
Unleashed more shit.
And you can see inside there is a dank,
Hold on.
super dank. Roll well.
Oh, it's only 10%.
10% dank.
Let me use mine as 50%.
Okay, so
50%.
60.
60% dank.
20%.
80% dank. You want to roll for
I'll
dank?
roll.
Dankness, come on.
30.
110% dank.
All right, so I kind of recoil. Whoa!
So the dankest of dank.
Holy shit! Grimdar's eyes start watering. It's just like
Oh
cutting
yeah, no.
onions.
As it opens, you hit like this wafting aroma of like death and decay.
Can I sense any danger, like of using magic of some sort, or can I just feel an aurora of like danger?
Okay, roll for. I'll have that be. Do that as wisdom.
Okay.
Just a wisdom saving throw.
10.
10. Okay, so within you sense just kind of like just an odor of death
Okay.
and kind of like stale air, as though this has been sealed for some time.
I don't think we should. I don't think this is a good idea. But it's the name of the title, so maybe we should go in there.
I mean, it's totally up to you guys.
I mean,
What do you think, Brick?
ho ho!
I throw up on Olive Spider.
Oh my god! Ew! It smells like lizard.
I want to bring the spider with me everywhere.
Oh!
Damn it.
He just flops away and he like loses his briefcase. You see like a tiny little
He'll be
briefcase
back.
fall out of his hand. You are all rude.
It's honestly one of my favorite characters. This is the fucking spider that keeps getting thrown up on. Can we name him?
Hold on, is there a literal spider following her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I'm trolling him. I'm trolling him tonight.
Worried about this?
What is his name?
The name?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't asked him.
What's your name?
He's
Pepe.
flopped away. No, he's flopped away. He's gone now.
It's probably love
I'm sorry, were we being followed by a spider and we didn't immediately kill it?
Yeah.
You've
You've been vomiting on it
Was
for
it
like
the
6
literal same
episodes.
spider that was
Yes,
vomited
it's
on?
the same
Yes.
one. It is the one that we've technically already killed.
Are you serious?
Multiple
And he's
times.
talked to us. In common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm chasing him. You're so interesting.
So you see like leaves like
Oh,
fluttering
yeah. No, I'm sprinting. I'm using my brand speed.
like brand speed. Okay, so yeah, you're like running and you see this like
I didn't know
tiny
this
little.
was real. I thought it was a joke.
No, you see
I-
this,
can
this
I adopt
tiny
him?
little spider.
I want to adopt him.
What's your name?
I need no. His name is Pepe.
What's his name?
So
Pepe
you
the
see-
puking spider.
So you see like a small spider, okay? He's got like a very tiny hat on.
Oh, fucking God.
He's got like a little disheveled tie that's like,
He's actually wearing a fucking tie?
Wait. Yeah.
I mean, it's like a piece of string that he's got around his neck, but
This
it's
is,
like
this is too much information for
nicely
one episode.
fashioned.
Like, Brick's actually alive. It's canon. There's a spider that's been following us apparently for real.
Also, like a little bow tie like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got
Spider
a
like a
little bow
little
tie.
stringy bow tie
Tie and
made out of like actual string and then his own web
And like
string.
an old 40s or 20s like hat. Like
Is
a
his
worker
name
man.
actually Pepe?
I want to name him Pepe.
Okay.
His name is Pepe. It is canon.
named Pepe.
The peeper.
What's your name?
Pepe.
Come back, Pepe. It's okay. I didn't know you were real.
Just like swapping like vomit off of his back and like abdomen.
How long have you been following us?
I mean, like, I don't know, 2 months now?
2 months.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You guys were on the island.
We're not there, so you're talking to no one.
Are you just a spider? Or?
He's my personal vomit slave.
Oh, my God.
That's a kink shame.
Yeah, I was on that boat y'all were on.
Yo, I love
How the fuck have you made it this far?
What do you mean?
Have you not seen everything we've been through?
I'm a spider. I can get and go wherever I please. I survive in the burbs, you know.
All right, yeah, that's nice. What's that you're wearing?
My tie.
Can you make me one?
Can I make another?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just spins like a little web tie out of his asshole.
Fuck yeah, put it on.
And just like holds it up to. It's totally like that small.
All right, I'll just throw it in my backpack.
I mean, you could like pull it,
I can't
like
wait.
stretch it.
No. Hold on. Little spider tie.
Does he have a last name?
Pepe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Oh, thanks for asking. The character is actually here. Spider. SPEYEDURR.
What's your relation to Lolth again? I forget. You know, 'cause I
Oh,
knew
she's
it.
a bitch.
Yeah.
I
that's
used to
right.
work for her like 30 years ago, and she fuck up my family. I don't
Yeah, I
like
know
her
that
anymore.
feeling. Yeah.
Spider.
So despite being puked on numerous times, apparently, you're following us?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty interesting, you know? You
How
get up
do
to some
I
zany.
know you're not working
You
for
get up
Wolf?
to some zany shit, and
How do
you
I know
know.
you're not working for Wolf?
Pepe
He
like to
fucks and
watch.
He hates Lolth.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
How do I know?
You know. And he just looks
Olive,
around.
seriously? Olive, seriously?
Yeah.
Olive, really?
Yeah.
Olive, really?
He's very familiar.
No, like Olive, really?
Yeah.
No, like really?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
No, like Olive, really?
See, this is what I mean. Fucking hilarious.
All right,
This
now
is
pull
the
up
best
a
way I
photo,
can spend my
like, really,
goddamn
don't-
day.
Sure, are you sure?
No, don't only throw up on him.
Are you sure? Are you
Only throw
sure?
up. He's
Pull a plate of ether. Are you sure? Really?
He's cool.
Really?
Yeah, no,
cool.
she killed
Is he
my
cool?
family.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I fucking leave.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for puking on you.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
I'm not, because you have to.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
you're
it's
paid to
just,
do that.
I'm
mean,
I'm
I
familiar
give him
now.
platinum once a week.
I'm still
Yeah,
grossed
see?
out that it's a spider, so I end up
gets
puking
paid
on
to
him
throw it
so
on.
bad.
Are you okay, though, Pepe?
Oh, yeah, of course. You know, I'll be around.
Okay, all right. I mean,
If you
see
ever
you
need
later.
help, you
Yeah.
can just, you know, call on me.
You just stay
Call
with us.
on me! Call on me!
Don't get lost in these woods. It's dangerous.
Oh, yeah, no,
a
I'm
spider.
familiar with
No,
woods.
Stay with us. What do you mean you're familiar with woods? Why are you familiar with woods?
I've been everywhere. Pepe
How
Travel.
many legs do you want to lose today, Pepe? Because
Oh,
like I'm
shit,
really
you
didn't
know.
know you were here.
He's been through a lot.
It's
Oh,
okay,
it's
you
okay,
know,
it's okay.
I've been through a lot, too. He just kind of
Glasses
like
only are
flaps
wrong. I'm
the
super
vomit out of his
perceptive.
hair.
Didn't notice it was here. Really upset. Super perceptive class. Didn't know it was real. Panicking.
Oh, no, I've been in the woods before.
All right.
These woods.
Why?
What do you mean?
Fuck. How long have you been holding on to this character?
Like 9 episodes.
Fucking prepped are you?
I mean, I used to travel with the Lillian girl.
Whoop.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you.
He's cool.
Oh, because she's a bitch too.
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
give him a little
she,
high five.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, she
pow.
sucks, dude. All right, let's go.
Can you make a tie for Dorg?
Oh yeah. He shits out a little tie for Dorg.
I put it on. It's got a little bow.
Yeah, no, Lillian, Lysandra, they're all bitches. I fucking hate everyone.
Lysandra.
Yeah.
What was she?
She
Spider?
was.
No, she was an elf.
Oh.
But she worked with her.
Yeah, no, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't like her at all.
Man of culture.
I had, a beautiful family, and they step on us, literally. Fucked up.
What do you know about Lillian? Do you have any information about?
Oh yeah, she used to talk to me at night.
Besides her being a fucking bitch.
Stayed in her little hole in the cave. But yeah, she left Thelihill a long time ago. She said she ran like a little apothecary there, and
Was she born in Thelihill?
yeah, she's she was
a
a high
true
elf.
elf?
Yeah, she was a high elf. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she was noble.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Noble.
yeah.
What's her? Do you know her name?
Lillian?
Lillian.
Oh. No, he doesn't actually. Technically,
Lillian is a spider.
no,
He's
no.
a
He
spider.
actually
Yeah,
does
he's a
not know her
spider.
name. Her last name, technically.
We've walked over now.
What was,
Do
Do you know what she was feeding Jacob those times when they were hanging out?
Oh,
at
on the
Fall?
island?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave him, the old dust.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that stuff really gets around.
Yeah, no, she would go into the Gemstone Caverns at night while everyone else slept, and she would go down and...
She made her own dust.
Oh, yes, she was very good at making dust. She was one of the first.
Who?
Wait a
Lillian?
minute,
Lillian
Tuck
was one
needs-
of the first.
Wait. Oh, God. Wait a minute.
You okay there?
Yeah.
I have a whole.
The dust.
Do you need some?
The dust is just really fucking getting to me.
Okay. So
Yeah, she was one of the first. She was great. She said because of her background as an apothecary, she could, just grind that shit up.
you know anything about her family?
Oh, yes. She said when she grew up in Thelihill that her grandmother was very, very famous witch within city. But she got very sick.
What was her grandmother's name?
No, her grandmother's name was Shalendra.
I'll guess on the spelling on that.
Shalendra.
Okay, that was close. One letter.
She was very famous witch within the city and was very famous, and she became very ill about 40, 50 years ago.
Shalandra or Lillian?
Shalendra.
What was she famous for?
She was an apothecary. It's a family thing. God damn it.
It works with a lot of stuff.
I know. But Lillian came out into forest and tried to help grandmother. Yeah, I mean, you guys are still just looking at the tower, having this wonderfully important conversation with the fucking little Spider-Man.
I love him.
I'm sorry. What is a little what?
Little Spider-Man?
Little Spider-Man?
Mhm.
So you got half man, half
Spider-Man?
spider? What are we looking at here?
I pull out a violin and start playing a Spider-Man theme song.
No, this is great. Come on, keep going.
I'm really digging this tune, Grimdark.
No, we could get that. We could get that Matthews Dave band back together. We could talk.
But yes, grandmother, she said, became very ill, and when she went out to find different sources of fungus to help her grandmother, something happened, and the people of Thelihill would not let her back.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious we know what happened.
Oh, yes, her grandmother died.
No, she's a spider.
Oh, yes, that too, 1 + 1 is spider.
I like that. It's good math.
That's good math.
While
I'm
they're
gonna write that down.
talking, I'm gonna try to look under the flag thing and see if there's anything under it.
Okay, so you, pull the banner. It's, very large.
Okay.
It's, 8 feet high, so you're just kind of like...
And it just looks like that flower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Olive's just...
Yeah.
Just gotta
Go back
dust
to
this
sleep.
out.
Lay down, make that on my blanket. Fuck this, I'm out. What?
Can I see the banner?
Yeah. Well.
Whee! I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it,
Okay.
just in case. Might as well. All right. Well, 19 bonus.
It's a banner.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll it up and take it with me.
I mean, it's definitely, you can tell
An
that
8-foot-long banner?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna take an 8-foot-long banner with
you
me.
can
got a problem
tell
with it,
that
Grimdark?
it's forged by elves. It's like a nice, silk material. Like
Nope.
it's nicely made.
I'm gonna wear it like a cloak, enter the ring, and beat the shit out of their king. You understand?
This is my kingdom now.
My kingdom now.
Do you know who the king is, by the way, in terms of relation to you?
I have no idea if they have
Definitely his
relation.
fucking uncle or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, most likely related, but you never. The
Well
general.
done, Grimdark.
Really? I never should
I
have guessed.
told you guys that.
No, you didn't. I looked through the general history and it didn't say that. It didn't say that there was direct relation.
King Anders said that Varys was his grandson.
Oh yeah, you're right. I actually maybe wrote that down, but I remember you saying it.
Gotta piece that shit together.
All right.
Nah, I didn't write it down.
So
What was his name? Varys? I
V-A-R-I-S.
could have sworn I wrote the name Varys
Yeah,
somewhere.
I definitely would have wrote that down. What the fuck?
Yeah.
all right. So I'm looking through this building now. Is it like a long hallway, like a magical thing? Like
Inside?
yeah.
No, you can see that it's a small kind of like cobblestone flooring. You can see that it's dusty. It's very dark in there. But you can see like on the ground, there's kind of like some wreckage of books and other things on the ground. With it.
Branch should go in and grab a book.
You can also see kind of like the broken pieces of like a small table.
Sorry, could you describe that first part again?
Within, it's a small cobblestone flooring, and there are like books disheveled, just kind of like haphazardly on the ground, and there's like a broken piece of a table, like
And this is
toppled
inside
over.
this?
Inside, yes, from what you can see.
So I'm gonna step in while telling Pepe, "Hey man, watch yourself."
Yeah, I'll fucking look out for myself. I'm like 45. I've been doing it great.
I'm gonna look at the books that are all scattered around.
Oh, so you stepped inside?
Oh yes.
All right, great.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh baby, baby.
The tower falls on you when you're crushed.
Tower falls on me. Leviathan powers activate. With his powers combined. Oh boy.
Anyone else going inside?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go
All
in as a
alone.
group.
No one here beside me.
Who's that?
I'm like the
Oh,
little
The crystal ball?
I painted
Oh my
that
God.
shit, bitch.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Goodness. You're gonna make me put on my glasses.
My God, this
Oh,
is
that's so
detailed.
fucking cool.
I'm going. Is that a little statue? Is that gargoyle?
My
you,
God.
You know exactly what I'm running for, boy.
I wish the camera could see that.
That's why I feel bad.
Here are some blobs. Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, this. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, this reeks puzzle.
Yeah, I'm walking in too.
I see fucking loot. I'm going inside.
Careful, everybody!
I was
Watch
gonna-
out! Come inside! It's really dangerous in here. I'm screaming this. I'm actually
I'm
screaming
here to
this.
help.
Careful, guys!
already
No,
in
there's
there.
death and decay everywhere, and I'm like gonna sprint towards the shit.
He yells at Grimdar runs.
Pepe,
in.
watch the front.
I run in.
God damn
Let's go, Dorg.
All right,
Do you
everybody
push
runs
the
in.
others as you run in?
No.
Yeah, so you guys can push yourselves in. So yes, you can see on the ground. Yes, they're right outside with Mara.
Okay, so the elders.
And Pepe.
Well, Pepe's just under some leaves right
He just
now.
kind of exists. We
Yeah,
don't
he's
need, we
just
don't
there.
need to
He's
keep
chilling
track of
out.
Pepe.
Pepe's forever here.
Yeah.
He's unkillable.
Forever door. He's forever here. He did this.
Pepe's
here.
Pepe, final boss confirmed?
Yeah.
some sword art shit.
Pepe's just Lol's husband.
Oh God. Oh boy. She's a bitch. She took half my stuff.
Yeah, it never went fucking right for her. No matter what Pepe do, she complain. Pepe come home, lots of gold, Loth bitch. And you just hear Brick, oh yeah, I know.
Gotta
what?
take her to the beach.
But yes, as you step inside, you can see that there's a large pillar stretching up to what feels like another level, but as you can see above you, the ceiling, there's a hole around that pillar. Okay? So the pillar stretches upwards through to the next level, and you can see that there's a hole in
The
the
fireman's pole.
similar,
on a pillar.
yes. But yes, on the ground you can see that there are books scattered around. You see a small gargoyle statue, and you see a small crystal ball
Can
looking
we,
thing.
I don't know, see.
First of all, yeah, do what you're gonna do because
I'm gonna pick up the gargoyle.
No, not yet.
I'm picking up the gargoyle.
You run over and pick up the gargoyle?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say you wanted to do? Because I'll do your thing simultaneously.
I was just gonna see if I can see if there's anything different about
I
them.
entered the room
that
first.
they're not actually what they are.
Yet. Not yet. I have something to check.
Yeah, I'm checking the garden.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
D&D
are you doing
101
anything?
mistake right here.
Nah.
Are you doing anything as he's picking up the gargoyle?
Notice my scales.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so you run over and you lift up this gargoyle. As you do,
Face
you
palm.
you hear that some kind of
Oh, what a surprise.
it's in your hands,
Okay.
and you see the gargoyle just stretch into a smile. So you throw it into one of the walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a stone wall, so it smashes and shatters against the wall and falls down on the ground. So yeah, we can take that gargoyle off now.
You fucked it up. You don't get anything.
Why the fuck did it smile? God, it
Right.
smiled at me.
To do it.
It smiled at me.
God.
See, you can do an Arcana check of the pieces.
I wasn't gonna do an
CMS
Arcana
said
check.
the perfect thing. He said, you are just Apu in the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin. That is just you. And you literally did the exact thing that he does, and everything goes to shit.
Who disturbs my sleep?
I mean, it smells like death and decay in here. I don't think anything's gonna be good.
Let's do an Arcana check on the pieces.
I'm gonna do a trap check on the floors too.
So survival, yes. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
So there's a crystal ball, book,
I mean-
and then the gargoyle.
You get shit now.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just can tell that there was some kind of pressure plate beneath the gargoyle.
I'm not getting.
Olive, what's up?
I'm walking out.
That thing, I
Fuck.
picked it up and it smiled at me.
Yeah.
Olive, it smiled at me.
Yeah.
It's the stone.
Have you been on
Smiled
adventures
at me.
before?
The stone
Have you been
smiled-
on
the stone
adventures before?
smiled at me.
Because
The stone smiled at me.
you don't ever pick something up without checking it first.
Normally I don't, but it looked really cool. And then it smiled.
I'm gonna walk over to the crystal ball,
Okay.
and I'm gonna.
Grimdar, let me see
kinda-
that.
No,
Are you picking it up?
no, I'm gonna kind of peek around it, see if I can see if there's a pressure plate or.
Okay.
Or
Go right
something.
ahead.
8.
I mean, it looks like it's on some small pieces of stone.
Grimdar, let me see that.
No, Bran,
I'm
go.
gonna go up to the one single book.
The single book that is alone?
Yeah, and
Okay.
check to see if there's any traps or anything. God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna. What is this? A pillar?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna look and see if there's any inscriptions on the pillar, anything.
Okay. You may roll for an Arcana on the pillar itself.
I will look at the single and
21 with
I'm
bonus.
assuming they're pretty close to each other, right?
Correct.
I'll look at both of them and see
Okay.
if there's anything.
All right,
weird.
so for the pillar, you can tell as you approach it that it's a similar marble to the exterior, but these are in marble slabs. These are not the refined, nice pieces of marble. These are slats. As you approach it, though, you can see that within it, weeping down, there's a trail of dried blood.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, no, it looks as though it comes up from the next floor. You don't see anything on the wood flooring from the level above you, but you can see that etched into the pillar. And you also, now that you are closer to the pillow,
Pillow.
you just go to bed. Good night, everybody. Now that you're closer to the pillar, you can see that all these markings in it look as though they are the markings of axes or swords having been slashed into this, as though someone was directly attacking the pillar itself.
Is there a way up? Great.
I mean, you feel as though when you're touching it that there are
A little things like.
handholds for you to climb up this pillar.
I'm gonna skip this and I'm gonna start climbing.
You're gonna start climbing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I rolled
So
a
you're
6.
checking the books for Arcana?
No, I was just looking at them to see if
What
they're-
they were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yes, the singular book that is individually separated from it, you can actually see that it's smaller, like a journal. And as you're rifling through it quickly, you can see that it's actually kind of like a missive in terms of orders from a higher up military official towards some captain here.
What is it written in?
It's written in Elvish.
Ooh. Yoink.
Yes. As far as the other 3 books, you can see that these are just general reports in terms of what has been seen in the area. So you can see that it's in the beginning. There are reports in terms of gray dwarves having been sighted in the area, and skirmishes out within the Great Wood themselves in terms of southern portions.
Are they dated?
Yes. So they begin about 60 to 70 years ago.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay.
So Greybreach itself, you can see about 5 years later, the construction began on Greybreach.
Okay, I'm going to flip towards the end and see what the last date is.
The last date was about 8 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. You can see that it's a report in terms of a sudden increase dramatically of gray dwarves stemming out from some cavern within the western portion of the Great Wood, and that some gray dwarf army is approaching, and the captain fears for the safety of the troops. And essentially is like written back to Thela Hill for reinforcements. And he claims particularly that they are afraid of some new machine that the gray dwarves have built.
Oh boy.
So you're climbing. Yes. You have to roll actually for athletics for climbing. And all right, great.
Oh God. The fact that he rolled is a problem.
19. Okay, so you're climbing absolutely fine. As you're climbing, though, you can feel that the pillar, it feels like the areas in which you're using for the holds, kind of like as you quickly put your hands in, it's almost like they close, but then you pull your hand out and you go to like the next one.
Their mouths.
Like
And it
that.
closes.
How far?
And you like
Okay, so how much have I climbed before I've noticed that?
about 15 feet. The next height up for this tower is about 20 to 25 feet. So you're not far away from being able to like, pull yourself up.
Just keep going.
I don't like that without anyone else helping me.
Guys, the fucking pillar's biting me!
I will let them know that I feel like this place is alive of some sort.
All of it's a rock.
Yeah,
Rocks
the
can't bite.
gargoyle smiled at me. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna pick up the crystal ball.
Oh, wait. Before you do, I'm going to like, I'm just trying to jump out.
So you like up or down?
20 feet? Jesus.
Okay, so you have to make a strength saving throw to like, oh!
Oh, please. 18.
18. So yeah, you, and you like leap up enough that you like grab onto the next area, and you can feel that it's again like a wooden bottom, but then there's like stone mortar kind of like laid on the ground above you.
I just want to peek my head over.
So you just like pull yourself up slightly?
Yeah. What do I
Okay.
see?
So while you pull yourself up, you can see that there are like 3 bodies here on the ground. So 2 of them are horizontal, where you essentially see them from like a side peripheral angle.
Okay, yeah.
So you can see that they're both definitively like dead bodies.
Okay.
They don't look as though they've really decayed very heavily. They look as though they've died recently.
Okay.
But they are both dwarf bodies. And the one body against the wall, you can see is a little bit taller, and you kind of like can make out as though it looks like an elf.
I'm just going to quietly just try my best to be very quiet to just get up and not just and just like sit there.
Okay, so
just until I see this.
So yeah, you pull yourself up. You have to roll for stealth. I mean, I know you described quietly, but
Yeah,
we'll see how quietly you actually are.
19.
19. So yeah, no, you like silently pull yourself up and then just sit Indian style looking out. So yeah, so you can see that the 2 bodies of the dwarves, the beards are like an ashy kind of like charcoal base, but like ashy throughout, and you can see that their skin is like very saggy.
Like sucked in like the life.
Yes,
Okay.
but you can also see that their skin is like densely gray.
Okay, but the beard doesn't look like Grimdar's?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my tome out,
Okay.
and while they're doing their thing, I'm gonna write something really quick to them.
Okay. All right, you said you pick up the crystal ball?
Yep.
Okay, so as you pick it up, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
A tree.
Okay, so inside of the crystal ball, you can see a tree.
Oh. This is nice. Is it like a real tree?
Yes, you can see a tree.
Okay, I mean, but it's not like what I'm envisioning.
It's not a
is like-
globe.
that's what I'm picturing.
No, it's not a
So it is a
globe.
pit, like it is
It is
mirage image of a tree, not
Correct.
like a three-dimensional.
Yes, you can
tree.
see like a brilliantly beautiful red tree.
Bran, hold this. What do you see?
Yeah, no, it's foggy now.
It's foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Can
I
I
don't
hold
see anything.
Nope.
Can I hold it?
It's foggy.
Fuck you.
I hold it again.
It's foggy.
Aw.
So I'm gonna look around where I smashed
So sad.
where I
I'm
sma-
actually sad. I thought
Oh.
this was a dwarven thing.
So where I threw the gargoyle, I'm gonna look through the pieces to see if anything fell out.
Oh, from within the gargoyle?
Yeah.
So you within the gargoyle, you can see that there's like a small kind of like chain choker.
Chain choker?
Yeah, like linked chains. They look dark black.
Oh, pretty.
All right, so I'm gonna Arcana check them while I'm holding them.
Okay, so you pull up.
Yeah,
What is it?
I'm holding it. Oh, the Arcana check.
Roll.
Oh, it's 5.
5. So yeah, it's definitely magical.
Okay,
Feels like a magic item.
put it in my pack.
Do they excite you?
Just in your bag. Oh. No. Okay, so you just put it in your backpack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The what is it? Black. Would you say it was a black?
Yeah, it's a black choker, like a necklace.
I've never made a paper
I'm
airplane
gonna put that
before.
on.
What?
What?
She lived a very
I was a
sheltered life.
sheltered kid.
I was too, but I didn't know how to make paper airplanes.
Nope, not even allowed to use paper in her life.
Damn.
No paper.
Okay, so Olive quietly tore out a piece of her tome and wrote a note to everybody.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
I forgot this.
This
tome
is brilliant.
I forgot this tome is alive.
And I'm just like,
Okay. So
Down.
yes, it sails down and Grimdart lands at your feet.
Can you roll to see if it hits me in the head?
Sure, make an attack roll.
18.
It hits you in the head.
Okay. Ooh. It's sticking out of my hair.
Okay.
It's a note. Is it a secret admirer?
From Dorg.
Is it from George?
I really love you, Grimdar.
Guys, there are dead bodies up here. Be quiet. We may not be alone. 2 dwarves, and I just like stop, and I'm just kind of like
Dwarves.
dwarves. And 1 elf up here. Be careful climbing up the pillar. It is trapped or alive. It grabs your hands. Love Olive.
As I hear 1 elf and 2 dwarves, like,
Got him.
Just fold the note up.
Okay.
And just
Stick it in your beard.
put it in my hat.
that's from Olive, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I smashed the gargoyle. Nothing happened. Olive, it's probably fine.
So you hear this voice yelling from down on the lower level.
I'm just like,
Roll for perception.
Oh God.
I completely smashed the gargoyle. What? That doesn't have nothing to do with what's up there.
It made a loud noise.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you see that the 2 dwarf bodies don't really like shake, but as you kind of like you had thrown the paper airplane down, and when you turned back, they looked like they were slightly in a different spot.
So it was before I yelled.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So then turn around and look back.
Yeah.
And then turn around and
No,
look
no,
back.
no, no. It's like right in my face.
Not Slenderman. No thanks.
Oh,
As soon as that information's conveyed to me, Brand's gone.
I am just staring, like staring at the bodies, just like.
Okay.
Don't blink.
So what are the 3 of you doing? What are the
I
3
start
of you
climbing up and putting my hands in the mouth.
doing? Just in the mouth.
Yes.
You have to roll for athletics for climbing. And then I have to roll for the mouths.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go outside and check on Marek and the elders.
Marek and the elders are literally just sitting down on the ground, just kind of like having a drink.
Hey, what
Talking to the spider.
what are you guys doing out here? You have tea?
No.
What are you having?
We have the fermented ales that Endon makes.
Yo, can I get some?
Oh, yeah, of course. And he just hands you like a little kind of like pitcher.
Thanks. There's some weird shit going on in there, but I'm gonna chill out here with you guys.
All right,
I
cool.
think it's all right though. I mean, there's a gargoyle smile at me. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna kind of tell them like what's going on.
All right, so they're kind of just like, oh, that sounds really fucked up in there.
Out of
Yeah.
all the shit that you've seen,
Okay, so yeah,
it's
you
13.
It was right here.
13.
Smile back.
Okay, so I rolled for the mouths. The mouths do not bite you,
Yeah.
but you.
Do they just like
yeah, it's
gum
like pinch,
now?
pinch, 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 pinch.
It's just tongue only.
I like this pillar.
It just may be worse.
Yeah, Tuck would really enjoy the pillar.
I just like make sure I'm up against it.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, you get up to the point where like you can turn and see Olive. You see the bodies.
I'm just like trying to look at her and her, trying to split my eyes.
Fucking bodies. All right, so
I
Bray.
silently like climb up and sit Indian style next to her.
Okay, so yeah, you have to roll for stealth since you're attempting to do something silently. What was that?
Uh,
7.
now it
7.
is. Now it's on.
Okay.
But it was the whole time. Oh.
So yes, as you kind of like. And you sit next to Olive. So she's standing though.
And I'm just like,
Oh my fucking god. Grimdar.
Oh, you said it was off?
now,
Now it's on. Okay, that was fine.
No,
I was just making
it's
sure you
off
weren't
now.
touching it while it was.
Turn it on.
now it's on.
Okay.
What?
I was just making sure because if this
I'm
is
shutting
on,
it off,
Okay,
yeah.
because it's super loud otherwise. Yeah, I'm climbing up.
Okay, roll for athletics.
This is fucking.
13.
Okay, so yeah, you climb up successfully as well, and you like, let me roll for the mouth. All right, the mouth get you.
Dwarves.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah, so
ow.
are
as
you
you're
saying
climbing
that?
up. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're wearing obsidian gauntlets.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
So
I
yeah,
made my own
no,
holes.
they actually when they like try to bite you, you can feel like the and it like releases you, and you can see like
Okay.
stone crumbling around your hands. Yeah, so you climb up.
Fucking badass hands.
Tink tink.
So yeah, you climb up and you can like turn and you can see Olive standing, staring at these bodies, and you can see Nina sitting there,
Just like,
How high up is the?
like 25 feet.
Would I get hurt if I fell?
Yes.
All right, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna just be like, look. And I just plummet.
I mean, that would be very Grimdar-y.
It would be, but I don't want to take damage. I'll climb up.
Okay. So yeah, you can look over and you see the exact same scenario as them.
This isn't good. Yeah! Oh, yes! Yes.
Well, you hadn't climbed off, so you're still on there. You have just one hand, and now you have Dorg out.
okay.
Yeah! And you hear a...
I am just staring at these motherfucking bodies.
Yeah, you two see the two dwarf bodies just kind of like...
So they're just sitting up.
Yeah, they
Are
sit up
looking
and they
towards us?
just look towards both of you.
I slowly start to scooch my butt back.
I'm already at the edge. I'm just
Are
like,
you guys okay?
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
so they stand, and then the elf body stirs and awakens, and kind of like begins to stand also.
I take my other hand off.
Okay. All right, so they're like standing up and they're looking at all three of you.
Climb up quietly.
Okay.
I mean, it
Are you
doesn't
getting
matter now.
Are you getting onto the platform that they're on? Are you leaving the pillar, or are you just like?
Sure.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
So you like push yourself onto the platform. We'll roll for noise for you. All right. So you're like clunk.
But I didn't get to roll. But you roll.
Yeah, because it's noise.
I mean, maybe I'm stealthy.
All right, fine. Roll for stealth.
I'm not stealthy.
Yeah, fucking bitch. So yes, the two dwarves, now that you're
Dorks?
here, dwarves see you, and they point at you.
maybe Bran should be up here for the elf.
outside drink now.
Bink, bink.
Damn.
My hands together.
Oh, so you bink the obsidian gauntlets together.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you have enemy dwarves?
Just whisper them.
I don't know.
So
did I?
they see the obsidian gauntlets that you bink together, and they both immediately pull out their weapons.
I'm just like, Eldritch Blast!
Okay, so yes, you attempt to Eldritch Blast the one of the two dwarves.
Ooh, I keep hitting. Damn it.
17.
17. Okay, so yes, you hit the one closer towards you.
Okay.
You can roll for your damage.
It's like, what do I do? How do we play this game?
I'm just scared at this point, okay?
Oh my, I haven't done this in a while. 1d8?
10.
10. Okay, got it.
I haven't done this in a while.
Oh, well, shit, that's a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, I don't add anything to that.
Nope.
So it's that, but it pushes him at least.
Yes, so he just gets like blown back and he like strikes the wall. Okay? So as he
So
strikes
it's not far.
yes, there's
Okay.
another wall opposite that's only like these spaces are only about 30 feet in
Okay.
width. So we're actually going to place you guys on this second level.
I spread my wings.
Don't.
No.
They're already dead. They're not gonna get frightened. They already dealt with them.
I'm gonna place you on the. I spread my wings.
They're both dead already? Like dead again?
Dead again. Oh boy.
So this was where the pillar had come up.
So it keeps going up then.
Yes. So that one got knocked back into the wall. That one's there. You three are right there.
The fuck are those?
Where on the other, like,
Yep.
here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a small fucking little room.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Grimdar.
I'm assuming he doesn't get hurt from getting hit against the wall.
No, because it's only like 15 feet max that he realistically like is pushed back, but he is next to the elf now.
Okay.
And yeah, roll for initiatives, you three.
3. So 6.
15.
17. Yeah, 17.
What did you roll?
15.
Call.
All right.
It's just a fucking asthmatic roll. Better be.
Okay. So Olive, you used your turn with your Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
and now it is the Dwarven Fighter.
Would I have been able to use as a bonus action to grab my rapier out?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's totally fine. So the dwarf closer on the right.
This one?
is going to move up and attack Grimdar.
Okay.
All right, so he's got his enormous warhammer. Oh, that he actually gets to make 3 attacks with. I looked at it wrong. 19 for his highest roll for 1.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, actually I'm stupid. 20 for 2 rolls. So 19 and a 20. Both
Okay.
hit.
Yep.
Okay. So you take 24
Okay.
as he just kind of like pulls it out and he just like
I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice and parry,
Okay.
which is a
D8.
okay. 7.
7.
And nothing gets added to that, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I just parry 7 damage.
Okay. So 24 minus 7, so 17.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right. So he has used both of his, so he is good. Next is Nina.
Okay, so I grab my quarterstaff
Mm-hmm.
and I guess this one, whichever this big one is, I guess that's the second dwarf.
Yes.
I whack its head and then
Okay.
I swipe its feet.
Okay.
14 and 18.
18 hits.
Okay, so then I just bonk his head.
Bonk.
12.
12. Okay. So these are ethereal spirits, so they take half damage from slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
Fuck!
Yeah, so 6.
I still
So
did
only
something.
magical
Oh, wait. And then...
Yeah, so like as you bonk it, like your quarterstaff kind of like sinks into it slightly. And you like, oh fuck, like pull it out.
Okay. And then I'm gonna punch it.
Ooh, can't wait to see how that goes. Ew!
And then use Fury of Blows, so that's 2, right?
Yes, you get to make 2 punch attacks.
11 plus 6 and 12 plus 6.
The 18 hits again, the 17 does not.
Okay. 8, so 4.
4. Okay. So it has taken 10 damage. All right. The next turn is the elf spirit who is going to come forward and... Yeah, it's going to go for Grimdar. I mean, it's an elf. It hates dwarves.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so this, though, it kind of, like, slides, and you can see that it moves through the 2 dwarves. Like, it, like, phases through them.
Okay.
And as it approaches you, it's going to, like, and just put its hand over your face and mouth.
And I just let him
Just
do
gonna
that?
suck
I mean,
your
it's its
soul
attack.
out.
Okay. It's gonna suck my life.
I mean, 28 with bonus.
Ooh. I mean, it hits, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so
yeah.
This is going to get real bad for you. It's real fast.
Jesus Christ.
You take 22 damage.
Okay.
You've been great, Grimdar.
And now your maximum hit point pool is reduced by 22 currently. So the damage that it deals with its life drain reduces from your maximum hit point pool.
Okay.
So what's your current health?
My current health is 10. My max is now 27.
Okay.
Welcome to Brand's life.
Okay. Or no, sorry. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm not going to use that D20. It's fucked me multiple times.
You kind of Griffin.
Constitution saving
Yes.
20 with bonus.
Okay, so you're fine. Actually, you
Okay.
do not lose the maximum hit point.
Sweet.
Okay. Next is Grimdar.
Are they floating or are they definitely like solid that they're standing?
So you can see now that they're like moving as they move. They appear like they're actually standing on the ground, but you can tell that they're not actually standing.
Okay, so they could they float then?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
They should scream for Brand's help.
I figured the hell, I guess after the turn I would like be like,
Okay, I mean, before I do anything, I guess I'll yell, like, Bran, we need you up here!
Assistance!
Right?
Wee woo, wee woo!
So yes, you hear the ambulance call of Grimdar.
oh shit! And I kind of like look at the elders and Marek. I'm like, I think they need our help.
Oh, okay, I'll go with you.
Who's talking?
Marek.
Marek?
Yeah,
Okay, are they gonna be all right out here?
probably. Pepe will watch over them.
You guys should come in the tower with us. They should come in the tower with us.
Oh, okay.
Just come in the tower with us. I don't want you guys staying out here.
All right. So the 2 elders kind of hobble in. Oh, it smells terrible in
Yeah,
here.
it smells bad. Just kind of like chill out in here.
All right.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah, don't touch anything, guys.
Okay, so they're fine. For now.
Okay, so I'm going to attack
Yes. Okay,
Um,
go right ahead. What are you doing? And with what? Grimdar.
now. I mean, all I have is melee weapons, so...
Mm-hmm.
But, given that they're dwarves, I'm going to use my warhammer.
Okay.
I'm going to use the dwarven warhammer.
Okay.
Double-handed.
Okay.
And I'm kind of going to, like, come up at it at its chin to try
Okay.
to kind of hit it in the like, bonk!
Okay.
Try to send it flying back.
All right, good idea.
That's not good. 10.
10.
Yeah.
10 does not hit.
I'll get a second. I get a second.
Yes, you
attack,
have
though.
another attack.
So
an
I'll
extra
like
attack.
swing back down.
Okay.
Swing from the other way. 18.
18 hits.
Okay.
So you just kind of like bring your hammer down through it
Yeah.
and like strike the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can roll your damage.
5, 10.
So 5.
Right, yeah, because they take half.
Okay. And you struck that one. All right,
Yeah.
so.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna glug, glug, glug.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Drink that goo.
Yep.
So, now it is the dwarven cleric's turn. Oh, this boy's gonna have a good time. So, he is gonna cast a spiritual weapon spell.
Is this the one I hit or not the one I hit?
This is the one that you hit, yes.
Okay.
So he casts a spiritual weapon, and then he is going to attack Olive with it.
Wow. Spiritual weapons versus demonic weapons.
Mhm.
This is going to be fun.
All right, so he absolutely strikes you with both.
Great.
All right. Where... for 17.
Okay.
Wowzers.
Yeah, she just kind of like phases in this kind of like spiritual mace. So you can see it's like an ethereal thing. It's like a morning star where it's got like the points on the ball end of it. And she just like whoosh, whoosh, just like wails, and you're like, oh my god, I don't even know you.
All right.
Okay. So Marek rolled for climbing. Marek climbed. You have to roll for athletics to see if you can climb up.
Should have got on his back when he became a werewolf and just
Athletics,
jumped
not acrobatics.
Athletics is climbing.
Where is it?
It's under strength.
Yeah, understand.
So not good.
2.
Oh, no.
You kind of now I have to roll for the mouths. The mouths get advantage because you didn't move. Oh, they crit failed on the first. And then a 16 on the second one. So yeah, the mouths kind of bite you. So
But do they hurt me?
I mean, you're scaly hands, so you're going to take half damage. So you take 2.
Darn.
And Marek climbs up, and Marek just kind of...
Marek's here to save the day.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Thank God. Thank God we got Skeletor
like
over
this.
here.
I am here.
So yeah, Marek just kind of
he's
like
All Might.
Yes.
climbs, just looks back, and
Number
oh,
2.
fucking ghost things! And he just pulls out his enormous greatsword. Fuck that shit! Marek doesn't stand for these. And Marek is gonna attack because he's fucking like aggressive as shit.
So great how I just love the way.
Yeah.
All right, so Marek hits for at least 1.
Yay.
So his. All right, well done, Marek. So these are apparitions. So as Marek pulls out his greatsword, you can see that it's like a shining silvery substance, and as he pulls it out, you can see that it's vibrating. And when he slashes through, you can see like
Ethereal sword.
you can see sort of like a bright light slashing through when he strikes the dwarfen fighter in front of him. And when it goes through the ethereal portions, you can see it kind of like burns out. So almost that sense when you see like paper burning at edges, it like singes through the ethereal portion. And he takes 31.
Holy shit.
And it is not halved.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
I
paladin.
need me one of those.
There's only one.
That's a paladin sword, man.
No, it was an elven king's sword.
Bitch, that's my sword.
You're downstairs. Bitch.
You didn't see anything.
Well, he responded to me.
He knew.
Brand's gonna climb up. Hey guys, what's? Oh
Oh my
god.
god, my family sword. All right, Olive, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to pop a quick potion.
Okay.
And it was, what was it again? I've already forgot. Oh, it's okay. 8. Okay, I'm gonna, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there because I went back to full. Alright, I'm going to, the bitch in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna chill touch it.
Okay. Yeah. Is advantage against undead, correct?
It doesn't have advantage, but it does necrotic damage, and if it's done to an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the next turn.
Okay.
And it can't actually regain health either.
Okay. And you're doing against the dwarven cleric, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Because I had to check my notes because that would have been bad if you targeted a different
So
thing.
how would I roll for this then?
I have to make a saving throw against it. So 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma. I have to roll. It's a saving throw.
Okay, so I don't have to roll anything.
Nope.
Okay.
So what's your charisma? 5?
My charisma's 5. My proficiency's 2, so 7.
So 15. Yeah, so it totally fails. So now you roll for your damage.
If it's I'm assuming it's undead, so it increases reach 5th level. Oh, okay, it's not 5th level. All right, so it's 1d8. It's my first time using the spell, guys.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like 3.
8.
8? There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so yes, it has disadvantage against you, and it can't regain health.
And also, the claw is on its on it. It's latched.
Okay, so yes, there's like a spectral kind of like chilly hand like gripping into it. All right. Next, it is the dwarven fighter who is going to attack back at Marek now that it beat the shit out of it. Okay, so it hits Marek twice. Okay, so Marek takes 29.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm at
I mean,
40, by the way.
Just gonna look
Okay.
at my health pool.
so yeah, it just kind of like bashes towards Marek, and he blocks one of the strikes with his silver sword, but the other two blows like bonk bonk like connect into his chest, and he's like, "Oh, fucking ghosts! I fucking hate these things,
Better call the Ghostbusters.
bitch." All right, next Nina.
Okay, so I'm gonna go whichever one's in front of me. So I guess the one that I attacked before, the dwarf.
Okay, the cleric.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to whack it in the throat,
Okay,
like one side and the other side.
okay, well, go right ahead.
14 plus 6 and 18 plus 6.
You hit with both.
Whoop whoop. 9 and 7.
So 4 and 3. Okay, so 7 total.
And then I am going to stab it.
With your dagger.
Yes.
Okay.
In the throat. 7 plus 6.
No, 13 does not strike. So when you like,
I'm not gonna stab
you're
it.
like bonk bonk, and it's like, oh, rattled around, and then you're like, ah, and it's like, oh,
I'm not close enough for
I
that.
tried.
shit. All right. Next is the elf, who is again gonna try to suck
The thick suck.
that sweet Grimdar mouth of yours. All right, so it got you again. Yep.
It's like an alien face
Oh,
hugger.
wait, nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so that rolls bad. That rolls bad. That rolls bad. That rolls bad. You still take 14, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How many times did you just roll?
4.
What?
It's over 20 again.
20. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you're fine. All right.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Next is Grimdar.
You said it was 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action and swap to the club.
Okay. Go right ahead.
And the elf in front of me, I'm going to... Let me think about how I best want to... Does he have any metal on him?
Oh no, that's a fucking ghost.
Okay, I wasn't
I mean,
sure.
it looks like it has
But it literally
Yes.
doesn't. It looks like it does,
Correct.
but it physically does not.
Correct.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna try to, I guess, swing like at his knees and try to.
Trip him.
Yeah, I
Trip a
guess.
ghost?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, whatever. Grimdar's out of options here. He's
Scare him with the word.
blunt out. Yeah. Woo!
Use
Tar
fade
Hunt.
away.
That's right. Ma!
Dragons.
I wish there was an actual thing I could do.
I mean,
You made an old man shit himself.
Do it. See that happen.
I mean,
I really don't want to waste an action. I'd rather not die.
what did you roll?
15.
15 does not hit.
Wow. Okay.
Bonus action.
I have my second
Yes.
attack. Nope, not gonna hit either.
Okay, so yeah, you suck. All right.
Man, not
The,
roll today.
the cleric is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Fuck.
Wait,
That bitch.
really?
Yeah.
I thought he couldn't.
It's a cleric.
But I thought he can't regain
Cure
health when
wounds.
he's got the latch
It
on.
cures wounds.
Yes. Yeah, it
Oh, it's a
attempts to.
wound. Oh.
No. It attempts to, but it doesn't understand chill touch.
Oh.
So it cures itself, but it doesn't actually regain health because of chill touch. So it attempts to do it, but chill touch prevents it.
The AI is poorly programmed. It's fine.
Beep, boop.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the cleric's turn. So yes, we go to Marek, who... Oh no, no, he won't transform. These are ghosts. He's gonna stay in his amazing fucking just bonk the shit out of everybody. Okay, so yeah, he crits and hits with the second one. So
I'm throwing dice at you.
okay, so and then I have to do the other damage.
The other damage.
Well, I mean, he gets the bonus
Yeah.
radiant damage because it's against an undead source.
Sure.
Yeah, so he deals 49 to this one. And you see as he just like shings like cross slashes through this dwarf specter, it just like, and you see it break into 4 distinct pieces. And then
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of like
And he splits it and they have 4 new creatures to fight.
Yeah.
Little versions of
4
them.
tinier ones.
Tiny Grimdars.
we got fucking hammers.
It's Spider? Pepe?
Hey, you guys are fighting up there, it sounds like.
What? Why are you from...
No, I'm hanging out here with the elders. How's it going up there?
Are they okay down there?
Oh,
Well, I'm brought down
no,
too,
they're
too.
all dead.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
Ah, Pepe.
You
Right
know.
there. Are they dead?
Oh no, they're fine.
Okay.
You just see Pepe's just kind of like tipping his hat to
Milady.
Exactly.
He makes a hat made out of spiderweb, tips that, and it just kind of blows away.
Can I climb now?
Yeah, you may attempt to climb again.
Did you crit fail?
Oh.
3.
Nope.
Oh my god.
You're going nowhere.
Brand can't climb ladders. why is it strength? I can pull my own weight up. This doesn't make any sense. They didn't have to do it.
Yes, they did.
It would
They
be
had-
dexterity if it was a stripper pole.
So
Or a fireman's
back to
pole.
Olive.
Can I hug it?
Okay.
Like,
I want
Like
to
a
continue doing the
tree?
chill touch. on it.
Okay. So I have to make a saving throw again against 15. Fails again.
Okay.
Roll your damage. So that dwarf
1.
fighter is dead.
It's okay. It has disadvantage on me. It's fine.
Dwarven fighter's dead, this guy.
Correct. Okay. So the fighter's turn is gone. Nina, Nina, you're next.
Nina.
Nina.
Okay, I'm going
What
to.
is that?
What? I don't know.
It's like a worm with a vacuum for a mouth.
yeah, it is.
Well, I drew the thing because it was like sucking your mouth.
Okay, I mean, it's an
And
elf.
then-
It's not a
I
fucking
know, I did
worm.
that, but then I
It's
like
made
started
of
doing
trash
this
bags.
thing. Don't judge my drawings.
I'm not. That's
I'm
terrifying.
gonna stab Grimdar.
It's like a mashed potato suck machine.
Ooh. All right, Nina, give him a
Anyways,
bonk.
I'm gonna bonk it in its neck again. This
Okay.
one. The elf.
Oh, you're attacking the elf now.
No.
I mean, I just asked, man.
Yes.
Are you attacking the elf?
Yes.
All right, good luck.
5 plus 6 and 11 plus
The 17 hits.
6. 6.
So 3.
And then I'm gonna use Fury of Blows and my punch and do 2. I should have done them both. 3 plus 6 and 15 plus
The 21 does hit.
8, so 4.
Okay, you did 7 damage.
Woo!
Bonk, boop, and it's like fucking vacuums. All right, so the elf is now going to try to suck Nina's face.
The thirsty elf.
Okay, so yeah, 20 with bonus. So you're taking a lot of damage. Let's see. Uh-oh. You take 26. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I wanted him to make a dick on his paper. Oh,
Whoa.
What'd you roll?
6.
Okay, so yeah, you fail it. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 26.
Fuck!
So yeah, you feel it like...
So I'm like unconscious now.
Oh wait, did that put you to no health?
Because I had the 26 damage, and then 46 minus 26 is 20.
No. The
What?
it reduces your maximum potential hit points
Yeah, so
After
46.
the fact.
after. So it doesn't do additional damage. It's now your so your maximum is 46.
Yes.
So your maximum now is 20. So
Okay.
you're at 20 and your max is 20.
Oh.
Yeah, you take 26 damage and then it stops there, but you can't heal past that.
Okay.
Correct.
Great.
Yeah. All right, so that was the elf, and then it's Grimdar.
Well,
Give me a 1 too.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna try to, I guess, swing down at the ground again from above with Wooey's club at its head.
Okay.
Try to like accordion
I
it
don't
into
think
the
that's
ground.
a good
Yeah, I mean, we'll be fine.
Shoot, just hit it a invisible thing down the ground.
17 plus 8.
That hits.
Break the fucking club because it hits the floor.
10.
So 5.
Yep.
And that was to the elf, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Bonus action, I will...
You only made one attack.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So down to the ground, and then kind of, I'm going to start like at his feet and swing up to his head.
Okay.
Like, as I come down and then swing back
Okay.
up. Nat 20.
All right, so yeah, you crit.
7 plus 6,
Yeah, he went over there and just
and
read
3
that.
plus 6.
You don't add twice. So
Okay.
16.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why.
halved
I'm thinking of double
is
attack.
8. 20 damage
Okay.
total to the elf.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, you like whoosh and you like bonk it and you see its like head like whoa and like phase out. So you can see like an
Okay.
ethereal wisp like
Sweet.
break off from the head and it like but then it like
Comes
sucks
back.
back onto
Okay,
it.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna pop a potion too.
Okay. Now it is the
Second wind actually.
the cleric is gonna attempt to cast Raise Dead on that fucking elven fighter who just died.
Great.
No. Poor elven fighter. His spirit remains in the ethereal realms.
F's in the chat for the fighter, please.
Okay. So Marek is gonna go towards the elf with his greatsword. And he hits twice. Oh.
I'm so glad I've been
Much
so
better.
helpful.
34.
You're such a great help. You're a very good asset to our team.
So yeah, you can see again as Marek like comes forward, he like slashes up through it in the same way where it like burns. So it cuts through like the torso, and then he like plunges it into the other portion of the chest.
God damn.
So it's like a deep like hole like spreading out, and the specter is just kind of like trapped there because he has his sword held into it.
What color is the fire?
So the spirits themselves are kind of like a gray with like a hint of green. The fire itself looks like a dark brown, like ashing out with like hints of orange.
It's like almost like a blood color, but fire.
Yes. So like
Fire.
Yeah. Blood fire.
okay. All right. So he's choosing to leave his sword in there. You can attempt to climb.
Why bother?
Crit fail.
3 again.
All right. So
I'm gonna turn to the elders and be like, "Hey, can I get a boost? These
Way to go! You're doing great.
These mouths are really a pain in the ass.
and Morin just kind of looks at you and he goes, "Oh, sure."
Oh, wait, Morin?
Or not Morin. Sorry,
he's here.
it's Noro.
We didn't
Nora
kill
just
him.
kind of looks at you and he goes, "You need to get up there?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he just kind of like looks at your feet and he looks up there. And you feel like this,
You go flying into the wall.
you feel this like force beneath your feet just kind of like tendriling around you as you look down and you see like this plant growing literally out of nowhere and it just like pushes you up like vines. Like wrapping around the pillar and it just pushes you up and you're like, "Hey, everybody!"
I'm here.
All right. So Yeah, I mean, you arrive, like, you can attempt to attack because climbing doesn't take an action.
What's left?
The Dwarven Cleric and the Elven Ghost.
Oh, yeah, I'm hitting that cleric.
Okay, so yeah, you step forward.
I'm going to attack with Frostborn.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, boy. 6 and an 8, both +5, so...
Nope, neither
Nope.
hit.
Okay, and then my Blade of Ether.
Okay.
Olive has a slight pleasure out of
Yeah,
this.
like
tonight.
Schadenfreude. Like,
Is it? Would it be my Dex modifier and proficiency
Yeah.
as well? Okay, so it's still 11.
No.
Yeah, no. All right.
So yeah, you like, whoa, like pop off this plant, and you're like, a dwarf, swing, 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 and it's all like, whoa, and it's just kind of looking at you like, what the fuck
Is
are
it
you
because
doing?
Brand's feet are still stuck in the vine, so you can't actually move?
I have an excuse.
Yeah, you're like, I can't get off this plant. All right. So we come back to Olive.
I continue the chill touch.
Yes.
Thanks,
yeah.
Noro.
Keep touching that dwarf.
That fucking cleric.
Yeah, it fucks up again. All right, so
3 this time. Honestly, I don't even care about the damage. I just want that debuff on it.
Yes.
Because fuck that.
okay. So next is Nina,
I want to go to the other one.
the dwarven cleric instead of the elf.
I'm gonna stab it in its mouth.
Wait, does this cleric look ghostly as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all ghostly.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
They're both ones.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What are the odds?
Jesus Christ!
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but you swing your quarterstaff, and
I don't break
it phases through it the first time, and you smack into the wall behind it, and you see like the top quarter of it like splinter off and like fly back over. We'll see who it hits, if anybody. Okay, it does not hit anybody. And then with your second one, you kind of like turn it and go to like poke into it, and it phases through it again, and you like splinter the other like quarter out. So you now have a 1/16 staff. So it's like yay big.
Suck it, dick.
Yeah, and you're like,
She just broke her quarterstaff.
This is literally
Twice.
you right now. 2 crit fails.
yeah.
1 attack. 2 ones. 2
Yep.
ones. That is, it's just a little nub now.
Yes, she has a nub of a staff. Okay,
I'm gonna fucking punch it.
please your fists.
You lose your hand.
8 plus 6.
14. Nope. Does not hit the
Suck it.
cleric.
We are
Fury of blows.
sucking at fighting today.
6 plus 6.
Nope, that does not hit either.
My God.
Alrighty.
The
So
rage.
now it's the elf who's going to try once more to suck Nina. Okay. No, 14. It misses.
Suck it.
You're so lucky. Sincerely, if
Have you
that
popped a potion?
No.
if that
I
max
can't,
hit
'cause
point thing
my-
reduces you to 0, you die. Outright.
Oh, right, because you can't be healed.
Correct. It's an outright. Like, that's what's been happening to Lance and Brielle. That's why you couldn't heal those people.
Can I start climbing
Downstairs.
bad down? Like,
Okay.
fuck you guys.
So, alright, that was Nina, then Elf, and now Grimdar.
Is Jacob down with the elders?
He wasn't outside.
Stop.
Why does he do this?
I'm glad
Why,
it took us
Jacob?
like an hour and 15
Why,
minutes to
Jacob?
remember
Well, yeah,
that
because you said
Jacob's...
Merrick and the Elders, and it didn't click.
Yep, I also said it when we were walking.
Motherfucker. We kill characters by not paying attention. Constantly.
Talking right out.
Yeah.
Neglect.
Motherfucker. He's like looking, ooh, rocks.
No, he's somewhere.
Oh,
You'll
fuck.
see.
He's Pepe.
I don't know.
He is Pepe.
I know where he is.
With the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's left?
The elf and the
Okay.
dwarf cleric.
Not Jacob.
No, not
And
Jacob.
how much damage has each taken?
The elf ghost has taken 54, the dwarven cleric has taken 29. And
Okay.
it's mostly been Olive just chill
Yeah.
touch poking it over
I'll
and over.
hit the cleric
Okay.
with Wooey's club still because that's what I have in my hand.
Okay.
And he has nothing metal. None of them have anything metal because they're completely
Correct. They're
ethereal.
ghost.
You've been hitting him in the chest.
it's kind of just like on his shoulder, kind of.
You're chill touching his shoulder,
Yeah.
giving him the cold shoulder.
That's really what I'm
Literally
doing.
the cold shoulder.
I'm gonna hit him in the shoulder then.
Okay, where the hand is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a ghostly hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe you should give him the other shoulder.
The other shoulder. Hit him in the other shoulder.
Give him the chip off the
I'm
old
basically
shoulder.
gonna like knight him. I'm gonna gently like reach it out and like knight him on the one side, and then smack him in the other one.
See,
So
okay.
like where the hand is, I'm just gonna like pretend like I'm gonna try to trick him so he thinks
Okay.
he's being knighted.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack him in the other
Okay.
shoulder.
All right.
21
Okay, that hits for the first one.
and 11 for the second.
Nope.
Okay. So that one hits. And that is going to be 16.
So 8.
So yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna knight you, and he's like, does he like accept that I'm gonna do
No,
that?
he goes,
Okay.
"Brah!" and he points at you again.
Okay, I mean, I just knight him and I smack him with the
Okay, so yes, he takes that. And then he, as you strike into him, he is actually going to try to reach up and grab your hands
Okay.
with both hands. So we have to make 2 strength saving throws each.
Oh, your
2
gauntlets,
each?
dude.
Okay.
So he has a 24.
2 19s, get fucked. Grimdar's got those strong hands. I got +7 on saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah,
we gotta
no,
clip him that,
beat him by
please.
Get outta
because he
here.
rolled the cleric rolled an 18 and a, but you have better advantage on strength.
Oh my
'cause
god,
it's
so
a
it was
cleric.
close?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean the 2 bonuses. It was like a
Yeah.
24 and like a 21. But
Yeah.
yes.
How do I
So
clip
it like
things?
grabs
Fat
at
block.
yours, like you feel like spectral hands like kind of embrace around your obsidian gauntlets, like specifically just the gauntlets it grabs at. But you, oh no!
I need these. These are my rock hands. Fuck you.
All right, then Marek is gonna now try to pull his greatsword up through. All right, so he misses with 1, but the second one he just cleaves it in half, and we'll see whether or not it dies. Okay, so 16, radiant, 18. It does not.
Kept it safe.
But yeah, he like pulls it out, and you can see that when it reforms in these burned areas, you can still see not like scarring, but you can still see kind of like charred marks in the spectral force. So
Is it like a zipper pattern of just like burn marks?
yes,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. All right, so that was Marek. Bran.
Woo! Can I step off the vines?
Don't fuck
Yeah.
up your rolls.
Oh boy. Alright, so I'm going to attack the cleric. My first attack, I'm going to bring Frostborn down, kind of slash downward.
Okay.
Not at the ground, but at it.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Did it actually. Oh, there it goes. Alright. 21 with bonus.
21 hits.
Alright, so.
We did it.
Oh my god, I forget. Alright, 1d6, boop, 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 and then 1d6 cold, So 3, and then 3 plus 3, which is 6, and then 4 cold.
Okay.
If it's affected by
So the 6 is half, so 3,
cold. Okay.
and then the cold is not half, so 6.
And then I slash down, and then I'm going to dash through it
Okay.
with my Blade of the Ether and Frostborn like this.
Okay.
Ooh, you
There
almost
you go.
punched Olive in the face there.
Sorry.
I'm gonna slash
Punch.
like this and motherfucking make fun of my rolls.
Imagine if you were
So
actually
do I
holding
roll
daggers,
both
just
at once, or I
actually
roll
goes in
one
your
at a
eye.
time?
No, you hold. You roll both together.
Okay.
Then I'm a pirate.
One of them is a nat 20.
Okay.
The other one's a 5.
Okay. So the ethereal blade, but it doesn't have a head. So you
Okay.
roll the 3d8 bonus damage because it doesn't have a head.
Oh boy.
So it's 4d8 for the.
God
It's
damn.
48 or is it 3?
Should be 4 because the 3d8 is bonus damage because you crit. So yes, it's 4d8 total.
Woo! Alright. 3. Oh boy. 8.
11,
2.
13,
8.
21, and then what is your proficiency? Or no, sorry, your dex modifiers.
My
3?
dex modifier is 3.
So 24, and
Pretty
the
good.
Vorpal blade is a magic blade, so it's not halved.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
24.
That's good.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I gotta say something cool. Woo!
I never know what to say. Go to the gym and
Second
get
nat 20!
get ripped.
I don't know what to say. Damn it!
I got you covered. Don't worry.
Thanks.
All right, so
I said it for you.
What'd you say?
I said go to the gym and get ripped as
Get
you rip it
ripped.
apart.
All right, Olive, your turn.
I'm gonna continue the. Wait, which one did you just kill?
It's not dead.
It's not that.
Oh,
I
which
attacked
one did you
the
attack?
Cleric.
I'm gonna fucking chill touch that cleric still.
Okay.
Give him that cold shoulder.
That's sweet 3 a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, it fails again.
All right.
It's literally rolled between a 3 and a 9 on every
My
fucking
shoulder
roll.
is cold.
I can't do this.
8 damage.
8. Okay. So, would you like to describe how your coldy hand disintegrates the ghost?
Yes. It just. I mean, I guess the coldy hand can't really freeze the whole.
Mm-mm.
Can I just? All right. I just want the hand to vaporize the fucking thing.
Okay, so yeah, no, you see as it's been like sinking into the core. So you see your hand just kind of reach into the area that is the center, and as it squeezes, you see the dwarf itself just kind of like crumple up almost like paper in the cold hand. And you see it like
a crushed
pull
guitar.
up, and it just like,
Like a fucking accordion.
and then it just like dusts everywhere.
All right.
It's fine.
I inhale the dust.
I don't like you that way.
We cover it up and give it to Tuck.
You give him the real cold shoulder. I don't like you that way.
I just want to be friends.
All right.
You're like a brother to me.
Just feel like I can talk to you about anything, especially this other boy.
Fuck! I feel fine changing in front of you. No! No! And he just leaves.
Phases through the wall.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I'm done with this.
Nina, you and your 1/16 staff.
Just stab it.
Is there another floor? Yes, it continues to go up. You would have to disengage from the elf.
This is the cleric, right?
Correct.
Or okay, so he's dead.
Yes, you disengage, and then you move over, and you begin climbing. Roll for athletics to begin climbing. Roll for the mouths. 9. Yeah, so you start pulling yourself, so you go nowhere, and you take 3 damage as they clamp down on your hands.
This place sucks. We should just go to the kingdom.
This place fucking shit.
Who built this tower?
Fucking dwarves.
Okay, so the elf can't suck Nina. Oh, so the elf is gonna try to suck Bran.
Why?
Cause
He hits for your entire health pool, and
you're an elf. No, but it misses terribly.
Yeah, goddamn straight it does.
It like,
I'm just
and you're like, oh, what the fuck was that trying to do?
I'm interested, but no, thank you.
I don't like you like that. And it just leaves.
You guys suck. Fucking
What
blue
is-
balls.
The blue ball ghost. That's the next episode title. It's just entirely like a narrative, like a monologue from the ghost about how it exclusively died from being let down over and over again. All right, Grimdar, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna like swing Wooey's club above my head with one hand, and then grab it with the second, and like use the momentum to to smack it in the face.
Absolutely.
16
Hits.
and over 20, so that'll also hit. So
Okay.
2 hits.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hit it, swing around, and then get it on the way back.
Whoa!
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
11,
So 5.
11,
So 5. So 10.
and then plus 6.
Okay. So,
So 13.
So 13 halved each time is 6, so 12. Okay, so do you want to describe how you batter up this elven spirit away?
I do. So I swing Wooey's club above my head, catch it with the other hand. Like yeah, it's basically baseball swing. I'm getting ready, and then I bonk it in the head. Its head goes flying and wisps away into the wall, and then I swing around and I come through the center of it and hit like the same core that you hit, and it just explodes.
There you go. And Marek just kind of looks at Grimdar. Oh! Fucking ghosts!
Yes, pretty terrible.
Ah, I don't
Not
like
great, I would say.
I don't like these at all.
I don't like ghosts either.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Oh, all right. Well, see ya.
Oh, I'm gonna take a look at that sword and see if it looks like Anders.
This one?
Yeah, I want to know if I recognize it, if it looks the same.
Ander, your brother?
No, the king.
And or the king.
Yeah.
So yes, roll for perception.
Oh boy.
Why are you hitting?
This suck.
5.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very shiny sword. You can see that there's just like etchings around the hilt and the handle.
What are you eyeballing me for? It looks like a nice sword to me. Carry on.
So Marek's just like, shinks, and just begins climbing back down the
He
pillars.
wasn't gonna give it to you anyway.
No, I know, but like, all right, whatever.
That's fine.
Who let the cats out?
Okay, so we'll climb up to the 3rd floor.
Yep.
Okay, so as you climb up to the 3rd floor, you can see within that there's another small piling of books here. And then there's some other kind of like belongings cracked here on the ground. And then there is a small table that is still standing in terms of being safe. And on it there is a small vial of a liquid on it.
Don't touch anybody.
I'm going to approach the vial.
I touched some.
She poked me.
I can't be mad at you.
Yes, I'm definitely approaching the vial.
Okay, so you approach the vial.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's the Leviathan.
Jesus Christ.
here you go.
I actually saw that earlier, but didn't.
Didn't put 2 and 2 together.
I
Drink
dare you
it.
to drink it.
Drink
Does it
it.
smell puzzle again?
We'll
No.
see.
Can I smell
Does
it?
it actually
You may smell
like
it.
Oh, jeez.
So as you open it,
That is. Ooh.
so as you open it, you hear like a faint like,
Like oceans?
yeah.
Smell it.
Put it up to your ear.
It's mine. Yeah, I'm gonna open it again. Put it up to my ear. See if I actually hear anything.
Yeah. So
Other
you
than
hear a
the-
voice whispering.
Oh shit. What's it say?
So you can hear a voice whispering, drink.
What it say?
Drink.
What's it saying?
Drink me, bitch.
Oh, while I'm holding it, I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it with
Okay.
it open.
Yes.
Oh lord. Put it in your mouth.
No.
Whoa.
Okay, so you can smell from the aroma and the glass that this is a well-brewed potion. You can feel that the glass and the vial construction is similar to elven forgery, and it smells similar to things that you've smelled before in your past. Drink.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
You literally drink it. I was like, no, that's paint remover.
No.
I'll drink a little bit.
Nail
of it.
polish, bro.
I'll
drink
a
it.
little bit.
Okay, so yes, you drink it. As you do, you can feel kind of like a chill through your throat and like a numbed sense going through your body. And you feel kind of like a fizzy lightheadedness quickly come over you.
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
No, you don't.
Did you drink the whole thing?
No,
No,
I
just a
drank
little.
like a swig of it.
Yeah, so that's great. So,
So that's great.
so that's one of the things. All right.
What else is in here?
One of the other things is you can see, like I said, a small piling of books, and then you can also see kind of like on the ground a dusty like bundle of rope.
I pick up the dusty bundle of rope.
Ooh, dusty bundles.
I love rope.
Yeah, I mean it's a rope,
I put it on my shoulders.
like Indiana Jones style.
No, like,
Like a fancy scarf.
yes. Yes.
So yes, you have a dusty rope or rope around your neck.
Super. Let me roll for
No.
dust percentage. 20%. Man, I can't get any higher than 20%.
It's a little dusty.
What else is in the room? Books and stuff?
Books.
I want
No, mine was
to, like, a lot of books?
I mean, like 2 to 3.
Okay, I'm
Like
gonna
3.
pick up the first one and just
Okay.
see if I can...
So
See what it
yeah,
says.
you dust it off, and it says again. It says like it's kind of like a scrapbook journal in terms of missives, particularly from King Arland, the current king of the Elves.
I take my rope and I tie it to Bran's right wrist.
You have to roll for acrobatics again.
Can I brush off the other 2 books, too, and see what they say?
Yes, the other 2 books are One is in terms of reports from Grendel about the werewolves in particular.
Okay.
And the third book is about the war with the lizard folk.
With the lizard folk.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take the King Island book and the other one, the lizard men, and just lizard folk, and just take it with me.
Okay.
I'll read it later.
Okay. So, are you reading any of the three currently?
No, but I want to do an Arcana check on the all three of them.
Okay.
19.
Do I have to do it
What did you? You got them.
for roll 3 times or just one? Like
Just
I said?
one.
Okay. 7.
I mean, they're not really magical. You can just tell that, like.
I just was afraid to open up and be like, "Hey, congratulations!
Ah, new
You've
ghost!"
summoned Prince of Charms back, baby."
Don't touch me in a list of other things.
Okay.
So yes, remember though your 3 book names.
Okay.
The one is about the war with the lizard folk. One is about reports with Grendel and the werewolves, and the other is a general missives, like kind of daily log and letters.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this away.
Okay, so yes, you put your potion.
The drink me potion.
Drink. And did you do anything else with the rope other than throw it around Bran's wrist?
Tied it to my wrist. And
Okay.
then Olive's in the middle, her wrist.
What?
What?
How are you tying it 3 ways? What?
Wait.
I mean, I tie hers first, and then
I was
tie.
reading books. I would have seen it.
I
I'm
mean,
like, get that fucking shit away from me.
I'm busy.
I'm busy reading books.
Wow, good for you. First time.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
so we've collected the dusty rope, the potion, the black choker necklace.
I'm gonna look up too.
This is the top floor, so when you look up, you see like wood planks above you.
Hey, do I see any inscriptions anywhere? Anything on the
Along
wall?
the walls? No, however, when you look closely at the walls, you can see that again within here, there's just kind of like a general blood spatter in terms of like one location against the wall in particular.
Where is that one?
Towards the northern exit.
So like, whoop.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna inspect it and see if there's. Does it look fresh? Does it look old and dried?
No, this is old dried blood.
Does anyone recall how many blood splatters were down the second floor?
3?
Were there?
Am I still lightheaded?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, you're gonna be lightheaded for a while.
I think it was 3.
Okay.
And there's another up here.
There's a 4th person here.
Wait, what?
There's another ghost somewhere.
Olive, you can roll for perception.
What is that?
19.
So 21.
Okay. So you can hear in the wood planks above you.
So something's like stepping on top of it.
Yes.
We should get out of here now. There's something above us. I'm just gonna fucking go downstairs. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna like wee woo, and slide down the pole like a fireman.
Oh, so you're gonna hit Olive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I
What
am.
are you doing?
I'm gonna climb down.
You're climbing down. I mean, you're tied to Bran.
Did Olive take the books?
Yes.
Okay. And there's nothing else up here
No, nothing up here.
that I see?
No, nothing else up here. I'll reiterate that very importantly.
Nothing up here.
I mean,
Nothing
since
else up
he's
here.
tied to me, I'm just gonna pull him.
So you slide back down to the bottom level, and you see Noro and Ilanellis, and now Marek standing there, just kind of like chatting
Are the
again.
items still there?
Which ones in particular are you
Every-
looking for?
Everything the one that wasn't broken, like the crystal ball, the book, and what was the other one?
It was 2 books.
2 books,
And
okay.
the crystal ball. Yes, they're all here.
Can I look at the crystal ball really quick?
Yeah, you
What
can
do
pick
I
it up.
see?
It's foggy still.
Okay. And the books, what were the 2 books?
These 2 books were a general missives, and the other one was on impacts of like the Grey Dwarves in particular, like the war with the Grey Dwarves with the Elves.
I'm going to take both of them.
Okay.
Can I look at the crystal ball again?
Yep. Still totally foggy.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Taking all
It
the
was
things.
War with Grey Dwarves and a lot reports.
Another reports one. Yes. in terms of like longer history reports of the construction of Greybreach and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you very loudly though hear again.
I'm gonna run outside.
It's just Jacob.
Yeah.
So you run outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look out.
Okay, so yeah, I mean the tower is like 80 feet tall. So you like
I'm gonna run a little.
Literally just Jacob.
I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna like back up and just keep.
looking up as
Yeah.
you do it. Okay,
Yep.
so as you like back up about 80 feet, you see up top and you see Jacob standing on the top of the tower.
Jacob, what are you doing up
How
there?
the fuck did you get up there?
What? How did you get up there?
You
I
possessed.
climbed.
Why?
You guys went inside.
Why did you climb from the outside?
I didn't know what was up. You get it? What's up? Evidently, it's just wood.
Oh, great.
But no, mostly I was running from the werewolves that were in the fucking woods.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. I heard snarling and turned around, and there were like 4 of them walking.
You want to come down from there?
We should worry about the werewolves that are coming.
I don't know how great I'm going to be at climbing. I'm pretty
I
tired.
mean, you got up there.
Wait,
All right.
no. We
We'll
got
catch
rope.
you.
We have rope.
Yeah, Nina, here. And I untie myself.
Does he crit fail?
It's so Jacob.
Is he fucking crit fail?
No, but it's a 2.
Oh my fucking god.
So Jacob just kind of like haphazardly walks over towards the edge and like, huh, ah, and then like immediately starts sliding down and like his hands are like
I'm gonna try to
cracking
run
against
over
the
and catch
woods.
him.
Okay, so you're running over to catch him. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm running over also.
Okay.
I'll run over too. We all
Is it
just.
dexterity?
Yes.
21 with bonus.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
You-
20 with bonus.
You have to roll as
Also
well.
gonna
Yeah. Acrobatics.
9.
12.
12 at. Oh boy. Okay, so 21, 12, that's 33, and then 9, 42 total. Okay, so Jacob is plummeting down, and as that's happening, you hear behind you a rustling of snarls. So
Merrick. Help us out?
Jacob like falls down, and all 3 of you like reach out, and he like braces his fall against your arms, but he still takes not too bad, not too bad, not terrible. 19 falling damage. Woo! So he's okay. He's got like some bumps and bruises on his ass. Oh! And he just points, and you all turn, and you see like 4 werewolves standing, like confused, looking at all of you. They're short, though. These werewolves are only like 5 feet tall.
Hello. Oh fuck.
And they snarl and point at Grimdar.
Merrick, do you know who this is?
I mean, Merrick's inside.
Oh, I thought he went with
Merrick!
us. Merrick, come out here.
Ah! Fucking werewolves now!
Who were they?
What the fuck is with you guys? You attract
Jacob.
such terrible shit.
I pull my like hood back.
Oh yeah, you're
And I
Grimdar.
just to like to the werewolves. Hello.
Ah!
Okay, they still don't like me.
Where
put
are
that
the
back up.
elders? Merrick, do you know where the elders are?
They're sitting inside.
Oh, you want to go grab them? Maybe they can.
No.
Maybe they shouldn't be inside
Oh, I was
without us.
No.
That's why I brought them inside, so they were always with us. I'm
I'm gonna walk inside and like hide behind like one of the walls really quick.
Okay.
And put on the werewolf hide.
Okay. Okay. So you pull your hide back, and these 4 werewolves in front of you, as they snarl and look at you, you see them just very quickly like, and you see 4 gray dwarves standing and staring at you. Fucking traitor.
What? Ha! I didn't do anything.
Impure. Surface scum.
I'm a mountain Grimdar.
A what?
A mountain Grimdar. I'm a dwarf like you.
You're not like us.
And I'm like, they're from the Underdark.
Wait, can I understand this?
Yeah,
Okay, I
they
can.
speak in common.
Surface scum?
Surface scum.
You're on the surface.
Not dwarven blood.
Sure I am.
Not pure.
How do you know?
Mountain.
I mean, yeah, that's where I lived. In a mountain. I only left because my kingdom was disrupted.
We did that.
You? You sent the trolls?
We did that.
Why?
Scum.
That's terrible. You shouldn't say such mean things.
Grimdar, you might want to pull that club out. And I draw both my swords.
So you see one of the dwarves pull out kind of like a horn
Okay.
of a great like a large kind of conic
Sure,
horn.
sure.
How
I'm like poking
close
my
am
head
I
out
to
looking at
him?
this shit.
How close?
I mean, you guys are 60 feet away. So you see he turns
Before he blows it, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy.
to the west, okay?
You can't. You're inside.
No, I see. I'm poking my head out.
Okay.
I'm just like disruption. Blah, 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 blah.
As he does that, I'm gonna pull out. I see that he's doing that. I'm gonna throw the fucking trident at him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
17.
17?
Yep.
Nope.
What?
They're dwarves. They have heavy armor and shields. So you see him turn towards the west and just. And you hear off in the distance a rustling of leaves, and you hear kind of like an enormous latch click open, and you see
they're
in a
gonna come out of the
pile of
ground?
leaves, you see 3 wooden doors open, and you see dwarves come pulling themselves out of the ground. Gray dwarves like these. Surface scum must die.
You really shouldn't say that about people.
We have to get the Thela Hill now.
And we're gonna cut there.
Oh, baby. Well, everybody, thanks for watching tonight for our first episode as the Not Great Dungeon Crawlers, which I believe we've probably proved that at this point.
shouldn't say that.
I mean, it's a Grimdar thing to say. It's just what we would say.
boy.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We will be back next weekend for this. Maybe D&D will happen on Monday. If not, I'll be playing The Witcher. I don't know what the plan is yet, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye!